7:07 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 7 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Christian Bigglesworth here with you this morning again. Lauren on vacation. Jordan Miller on vacation as well. So Jeff Mears from our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN, filling in with the news this week. They'll both return to the show on Monday. Hope they're both enjoying some vacay time. Hope they're both getting refreshed, enjoying. Lauren out camping somewhere, or glamping or cabining. And then Jordan Miller, I believe he is at the ocean somewhere. So hopefully they're both having a great time. Look forward to them both coming back on Monday morning. What do we got for you here today? 7 o'clock hour. That's this hour. Giving away a 4-pack of tickets to Sluggers and Putters to enjoy some summer fun. Again, mini golf, outdoor laser tag, go-karts, bumper boats, a lot more. They're celebrating 35 years of fun at Canal Fulton's Sluggers and Putters. We're going to give away a 4-pack of tickets to that coming up. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We'll hook you up at any point in time. This hour, 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock hour. You could hear 2 Backstreet Boys songs back to back. When you do, that's the cue to call. Be caller number 10, and you'll be in the running. Possibly win tickets to see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere in Vegas. Everything paid for. Tickets, airfare, hotel. You just got to pick someone to go with you and have the night of your life or the experience of your life with the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. So that's coming up. Also, 8 o'clock hour, not free advice. Your Call Wednesday requests from 8 to 9 from the 90s 2K. We have that for you. Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. At 8:30, 9 o'clock hour, we're getting a finalist for a chance to win VIP catering from Hothead Burritos. To celebrate the heat, this summer is finally here. Thanks to our friends at Hothead Burritos in Uniontown. We're getting some finalists, and we are going to pick one of you and call you on Friday and hook you up with catering for 20. Have a little summer party with our friends from Hothead Burritos in Uniontown. We have that for you. Also, Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame coming up at 8:30. So we have all that, and we're going to be getting a Backstreet Boys finalist on the live video stream today. You guys know the drill. You want to head over to the live stream. You want to click the like button. Today, I simply want you to put the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy in the comments section. Is it Howie? Is it Brian? Is it Nick? Is it AJ? Is it Kevin? I don't know. We're going to find out. So just go over, click the like button, and put the Backstreet Boy that you think is the best. Your favorite Backstreet Boy. There's no wrong answer. Put it in the comments section. We're going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the 9 o'clock hour, make you a finalist. Text message. Good morning, Soapbox Derby Grandma, saying hello. Soapbox Derby Grandma, so glad you're with us. Glad everyone's here today. We are off and running in the 7 o'clock hour here of the morning show. Again, don't forget the show is also live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Q92 Radio on Facebook and YouTube. At Q92 on X. Like, follow, and subscribe. And our video this hour is powered by our friends at Sarda. That's why you see their beautiful logo up there in the top right of your screen. So thank you guys for being with us. Thank you for waking up with us. We are off and running on your Wednesday morning. Good morning, a random fact guy checking in. Here's his random fact of the day. Paul Simon has won a Grammy Award at least once per decade for 5 consecutive decades, from the 60s to the 2000s, though he received the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2003. Not bad, Paul Simon. Not bad at all. So that's what we got for you. Again, I want to see the comment section light up with the likes and the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy, because we're going to pick one of you that does that and make you a finalist for our contest. And if you are a Backstreet Boys finalist listening right now, tomorrow morning, we're calling the grand prize winner. That's tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Boy, we're going to make someone's day. So we have that coming up for you here on the show today. Right now at 11 after 7, it's Pink Pantheress and Zara Larson. It's Stateside on Q92. Pool talk. There's all kinds of talk. Boat talk. I'm like, okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I don't indulge in the boat talk.
I know that
because I do.
I know.
But so I'm not putting this on. Just even on myself. Like, okay, let's just calm down.
There is a reason though. You see so many boats for sale.
Just saying. let's just calm down on all these projects because none of them are free.
Maybe you should go with Jake once and see how you like it.
None of these are free. Oh yeah, Jake does have a boat.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's been. I should ask him if he's been on his boat. The Bodie bought with his buddies off Facebook.
Its name is Bodie.
His
Literally.
name is Bodie. That he took to a guy to repair it, and the guy kept it for 8 years.
Not 8 years, but it was a lot.
It was a long time before he
Like
got his
we
boat
were
back.
working on helping him get it back.
Like, yeah, do you need us to step in? Do you really have a boat, or did this man steal your boat? Do not get a boat. Trust me. I gotta tell you, those people on the lake, they just don't look sad.
No, because they're probably newer boat owners.
You know what boat stands for? Someone says, break out another 1,000.
There you go.
And you can say the same thing for pools.
Oh, I was just going to say that. So last night, what we did was we helped my in-laws. They got a new solar cover for their pool. So theirs is round, their pool is.
Mm-hmm.
And so we cut it into 4 pieces because it's a lot more manageable for my mother-in-law to be able to put the cover on the pool if it's in pieces versus one big sheet. Because that would be like a 30-foot round.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so we had to cut that up. We helped cover the pool because she just shocked it again. Hopefully this is the last time before then we'll be able to swim. But because they just got pool water last weekend. Like they had to be topped off. But it's a lot of work. Like we've been helping her get some things ready. And then last night, Tony's dad like, Tony, you want a pool? He's like, nope. I mean,
Sure don't.
it's a lot.
Sure don't.
Like they had problems with the filter and the pump. And I mean, it's just been one thing after another this year, it seems like.
My neighbor's got one. It looks so fun.
Yeah, you just have to get it there and keep it there.
I think having a boat is fun, but it's also a lot of work and maintenance.
You have to be passionate about it.
Another one. Do not get a pool. Trust me. Man.
That's why I've always been like, yeah, my in-laws have a pool. Whoop, whoop. Like, I've never asked for one. Yeah, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law have a pool.
My brother's got a pool.
Yeah, see?
I can go over there. He claims there's an open door policy.
I know, you've said that.
Yeah.
When you get over there, he's like, what are you doing here?
Then when you see if the door is open, something, oh, you said. 92. Got a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. And don't forget, at some point this hour, hitting that cue to call to get to give away a 4-pack of tickets to Sluggers and Putters. All coming up on cue.
Don't miss.
Here we go. This one's really, really good. Like this one came in last, and I'm reading it first because I get it. My daughter's summer camp has a strict no phone policy. Yesterday, I picked her up and found out that the counselors spent half the day making TikTok videos with the kids for the camp's social media pages. If phones are banned for kids, shouldn't they be banned for counselors too? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, okay. So the issue is whether the camp is following the spirit of their own rules, right? So phones are banned because they distract the kids from doing activities and interacting with one another. And counselors should be held to the same standard while supervising the kids, right? That said, if they're creating a quick social media update to show parents what the kids are doing, because I know sometimes camps will do that, like, hey, mom and dad, they're fine, like, that's different than scrolling TikTok all day. The question is, were the kids having fun and participating, or did the counselors turn the day into a content creation day for them? If it's the latter, then I'd definitely have a problem with it. And furthermore, did you sign a media release saying that it was okay for your child to be filmed? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Because I don't know that I would. I don't know what I would do. But yeah, that's a good one. Like, zing. That's a good observation on your part of what happened. I mean, like, that is not okay. Again, I wouldn't be as mad if they were doing it just real quick, but you said half the day. So unless your daughter, and I'm not saying she is, embellishing anything or making it longer than it actually was. But if that was the case, if it was half the day, then that's a whole other problem. So Okay, back to summer camp. I guess I didn't realize till now how popular summer camps were up in this area. Okay, so we had somebody talk about the whole TikTok thing that they found out from their kid, but
through the afternoon hours today. Bright sunshine and blue skies all day long. We're staying dry. Overnight, partly cloudy sky moving in. Look for a low near 59. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
7:18. It's currently 53 degrees in Canton. It's Sienna Spyro and Die on This Hill right here on Q92.
okay, back to summer camp. I guess I didn't realize till now how popular summer camps were up in this area. Okay, so we had somebody talk about the whole TikTok thing that they found out from their kid, but this one's funny because I get it. We had something similar happen, but not with a summer camp when my kids were younger. She says, I signed my son up for a summer camp too. This one cost me almost $400. They advertise swimming, field trips, games, activities. We're 2 weeks in now, and all they've done is watch movies, play on tablets, sit inside because it's been, quote, too hot. My son says he's bored and he doesn't really want to go anymore. Am I being unreasonable if I ask for a partial refund? I just kind of feel like I got ripped off. Well, I mean, if that's really all they've done, you kind of are. I don't know. Ask questions, though, before asking for a refund. Call them. If they specifically advertised certain things and they're not delivering on that, then you have every right to be frustrated. But before demanding money back, maybe talk to the camp director and find out what's going on. Maybe it's true. Maybe he'd force them to change plans. It hasn't been that hot. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Maybe the pool that you guys use is under maintenance. Maybe they've lost some employees. Maybe they're shorthanded. I don't know. But if you're paying hundreds of dollars for an experience that your child is spending the day watching movies, that's not what you signed up for. Give them a chance to explain it. Maybe they'll fix it on their own, or maybe they'll offer a partial refund if it's going to kind of stay like this. I don't know. But yeah, summer camps. Summer camps are obviously a big thing around here. Who knew? I didn't.
$7:21 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Still to come, and I think it's coming up very soon. Paying attention. We're going to hit the cue to call to give away a 4-pack of tickets to Sluggers and Putters in Canal Fulton. You can enjoy mini golf, outdoor laser tag, go-karts, bumper boats, and more. They're celebrating 35 years of fun and summer. If you're listening for that, again, we want you to go over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button in the comments section. Today, we're putting the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy. We're going to get a Backstreet Boy in Vegas finalist on the stream as well. I see Nick, AJ, Howie, AJ's winning so far. I like it. If you want a chance to be in our stream finalist again, head on over, click the like button in the comments section. Just simply put your favorite Backstreet Boy. Any point in time this morning, if you hear 2 Backstreet Boy songs back to back to caller number 10, make you a finalist for that contest as well. Someone text AJ McLean in the text line. Love that energy. Love the text. I need you to take that over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one you go to. I only say that to you because I want you to have a chance to be a finalist. And we're not doing it with the text line. We're doing it through the comment section on the live video feed of the show. So love the interaction. Thank you for the interaction. I just need you to put that on Facebook, YouTube, or X. So, you know what I mean? You'll be good to go. Let's go. Glad you guys are with us. 330-450-9292. The text line, 330-269-9292. Don't forget I keep saying free advice Friday. Don't forget, your call Wednesday in the 8 o'clock hour. Your request from 8 to 9. And Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We're almost done with June. That means July, then August is here, and then that means Hall of Fame week. We're getting closer. Going to chat with him. That's also coming up. I was talking to the wife yesterday. We were sitting there talking, and we got on the subject of biggest mistakes you ever made at work in your life. You know, we've all worked many jobs, and we've screwed up from time to time. And we got to talk about what was your biggest mistake here? What was your biggest mistake at your job you ever did? I am lucky enough to have kind of been in the same job other than my college job at the Creekside Golf Dome. Shout out indoor driving range. I worked it. I was a manager. That's right. The biggest, though, in radio, obviously, I was in Youngstown for about 10 years. Then I've been here ever since, 2013. So I was doing radio there. My biggest mistake ever at a job was in radio. I will say this. I was recording a guy I did a sports talk show with John Caparanis. It's Cappy and Christian show. And I was recording him for a commercial. He was asked to voice a commercial. And a lot of times when you go to read a commercial, they sound great when you hear them on the radio, whether it's us or any station, every radio or TV station. They sound great, right? They sound like we just nailed it. And, but that's not the case. We edit. So, I mean, you could screw up and have to read a part over, read the whole thing over, just read a sentence over. Well, when he was reading that commercial, and I was editing it. So I was in charge of editing it, putting the music behind it, and putting it on the air. That was on me. Oh, someone said tip of the cap. Shout out. Someone remembers John Caparanis. Shout out, John Caparanis. You are missed, my friend. Taught me so much. Oh, that's fantastic. That made my day. You'd always say a tip of the cap. John Caparanis. That text made my day, whoever sent that. Great man. So he recorded, but he messed up a line in the commercial. He went, blah, 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 come down to blah, 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 And he said, blank, and he used an F-bomb. Blank, I screwed it up. I got to do it again. So he did it again. It sounded great. The only problem was I didn't edit out the mistake. So not only was the mistake left in the commercial with the beautiful music bed behind it, so was the F-bomb. And I'm driving down the road. I had just left for the day. I was driving down the road, and I heard it on the radio. All right? Now, for those of you who don't know, that is an immediate fireable offense, and you got no leg to stand on. An immediate fireable offense. The guy running the game calls me panicking. He's like, I didn't know. I was like, Fred, it's not your fault. That's my fault. I'll take responsibility. I am so sorry. Delete it. Do not air it again. I'm coming back to fix it, but I will take responsibility. This was not on you. So went back and fixed it. And by the grace of God, none of the suits, nobody called the station to complain. It aired one time, but that was probably my biggest mistake at work, letting an F-bomb air in a commercial. Thank God that client didn't call in and go, I'm sorry, I don't remember that in my script I gave you. But that was probably my biggest work mistake. Oh, man. My question for you guys is yours, not someone. I'm talking about let's look in the mirror this out. What was your biggest mistake you ever made at a job? What was the biggest boo-boo you ever made at one of your jobs? Whether it was your first job when you were in high school, whether it was your career, whatever it was. What was the biggest or most memorable mistake you ever made at a job? Did you let an F-bomb go over the air? No? I'm curious what yours is. Love to hear the stories. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. My question again. What is the biggest mistake you ever made at a job that you had? This could be some funny stories. You could call them in. You could text them in. You can even put them in the comments section on the live video stream. By the way, as I'm checking out again, wow. Nick Carter, Kevin, AJ, Nick Carter has now taken the lead for the name drop the most of the Backstreet Boys for people trying to be a finalist on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. All right, I think it's time to give something away. What do you guys think? I have got a 4-pack of tickets. A 4-pack of tickets to go to Sluggers and Putters in Canal Fulton. These are good all summer long. It's the #1 family amusement park in Canal Fulton. Mini golf, laser tag, go-karts, bumper boats, rides, so much more. Would you like 4 tickets? Give me a call right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, I'm going to give these to you. It's T-Pain, Lil Wayne. I can't believe it on Q92.
All right, let's get over to the random fact of the day. Penguins have a special pair of organs located just above their eye sockets called supraorbital glands, aka salt glands, because penguins frequently ingest seawater while hunting. These glands act as highly effective biological desalination filters. Interesting. You know, penguins, I think, are like, I know way more about penguins than I should, because my kids were in Mrs. Perez's classroom, and if you were in Mrs. Perez in her class, like you were Mrs. Perez's penguin. And she made sure that the kids really knew a lot about all the different types of penguins. My daughter had to do a penguin report. You know, penguins are incredible animals. Like, they don't have teeth. No, they don't. They have solid bones. They're super deep divers. And like the fun fact that random fact guy gave us, they basically have built-in goggles, because that little weird eye mechanism function above their eye helps. They're kind of built like goggles. It helps give them enhanced underwater vision and all those kinds of things too. And I think it's also cool because they give rocks to each other to woo one another. Did you know that? I think that's super cute. But anyhow, yeah, I told you I knew way more about penguins than I probably a grown adult should. It's not in that line of work, I suppose. But anyhow, yeah, penguins are super cool. And penguins mate for life. That's another cool fact about penguins. So anyhow, I know it's dumb. We all just went back to 2nd, 3rd grade, but whatever. It's fine. Penguins are super cute. So yeah, there was a large portion of my children's childhood that was collecting penguins because they were so inspired by Mrs. Perez's classroom. So shout out to her. She is retired now, but if anybody had Mrs. Perez in North Canton City Schools for 1st grade, you were blessed because she was awesome. So
Rage room, people who insist on pulling out in front of you and then going 10 miles per hour. Rage room.
That happened this morning, actually. I was going so fast and they were going so slow and no one was coming and it was in a passing area. So I was just like, doo, 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 doo. I went around, went right back around them and they were like in my rearview mirror.
Yeah, I'll never. That
like,
is.
why did you just? There was literally no one behind me.
Yeah, no,
literally no one.
That is an instant rage for me too. The person that comes flying up your ass when you're in the fast lane, even though you're going fast in the fast lane, you get over for them. Like, okay, I get it. They pass you and immediately get in the slow lane after they pass you. Now, they weren't riding your butt. They were coming flying up.
Yeah.
So it's not like that one. Yeah, that gets me a lot. And that and the bobber and weaver, the guy who just goes back and forth.
Oh my God. We were on the highway going up to the hospital last week in Akron, and this guy in a Mini Cooper of all cars, which I get it
Cooper.
Because they're so small. So I get it. They can zip around. But like, we literally saw him. He was going from one side of the highway to the next, like weaving through traffic to get ahead.
Those are the guys that cause those 6-car pileups.
Yeah, actually, yesterday.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Trevor,
Trevor, where are you calling from today?
North Canton.
All right, Trevor, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Ah, sweet. Thank you.
You are very welcome, Trevor. You just got yourself a 4-pack of tickets to go to Sluggers and Putters in Canal Fulton. Enjoy some mini golf, outdoor laser tag, go-karts, bumper boats, rides, and a lot more as they celebrate summer and 35 years of fun. Just do me a favor, Trevor, and tell me what station hooked you up.
Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians lost to the Chicago White Sox yesterday by a score of 2-1. The Guardians fall to 41-39 on the season. They're now a game back of the White Sox in the AL Central. The two teams will play this afternoon. 2:10 is first pitch. Tanner Bybee will be on the mound for the Cleveland Guardians. The NBA draft started last night with round one. The Cleveland Cavaliers traded the number 29 overall pick to the Sacramento Kings in exchange for the 34th pick in round two tonight and a future second-round pick in 2032, just around the corner. Round two of the draft is tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN. And the Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Richmond last night by a score of 3-0, and the Rubber Ducks record's now 35-34 on the season. They'll play Richmond again tonight. 6:35 is first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Looking for
Don't meth with meth. Put it on a t-shirt.
You know what?
What?
We also
Your life will be a meth if you get on meth.
we got this booklet. We ordered East of Chicago pizza on Friday night. We got this booklet that was like hugs, not drugs on the front of it. And it had some coupons to some local places. But then the whole back of it was slang terms for drugs so that parents would know, like, if their children said jelly beans, for example, that they were talking about.
Jelly beans
Not
is
jelly
code for a
beans.
drug?
Yes.
Which one is jelly
I'm
bean?
trying to remember.
Meth. Crystal meth.
No.
Molly.
No. Jelly bean.
Marijuana.
Drug slang.
Black tar heroin.
I had never heard it called that. So, but that's why jelly beans stuck because I was like,
Jelly beans.
yeah,
I'm old. I didn't know.
I didn't either. Crack. Yeah.
Oh, jelly beans are crack?
Or Adderall. Yeah, like,
oh, that's a big Adderall and crack.
No, the slang jelly beans most commonly refers to amphetamines like Adderall or dexedrine or crack cocaine. These little illicit drugs often come in small, colorful pill or rock form. That's why they call them jelly beans.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
Yeah. I didn't know that, though. So we were just like, oh, you're out there eating jelly beans. And you're like, we were joking because our kids were like, what is this? As we were eating dinner, we were all reading through all of the slang terms.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, you learned
I
something.
know marijuana is the devil's lettuce.
That wasn't actually on the
No?
list. No.
Yeah, the devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. She's cracking me up this morning. Also, the person with the SeatGeek issue, contact your bank and dispute it with your bank. You'll get your money back.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll get to more of the 6:37 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Congratulations again. Trevor from North Canton. He was calling number 10. He's going to Sluggers and Putters. Congratulations, my friend, on that one. All right, we asked you guys the biggest mistakes you ever made at your job. Let's see here. Let me see. Someone said just overall mistake, not getting out of ADHD medication sooner would have made things so much easier. Fair, I get it, and I'm glad you figured that out. We're looking for at a job. What is wrong with you guys today? Text message: I became a street pharmacist after being a pharmacist for a while. Sir, no. The topic is biggest mistake you've made at a job, not in your life. All right, we're not. Well, that's another day. A street pharmacist, he says. All right. Text message: not pushing the send button to send the file to the payroll processing company, so all the commission people were not paid. Surprisingly, I did not lose my job. Now that is a work boo-boo. Mess with people's money and you will have some angry people. Wow. That sucks. You did it all. You just didn't hit send. Ugh. All right, let's see what this one says. You guys now, I don't even know I'm reading anymore. All right, here we go. I used to work at a facility on a military base. One day I went in super hungover. I was called to help a coworker and answered the phone. The guy told me he had to do a remote manual update to our computer software. Well, he hacked the system and stole money. I had to go through a full military interrogation and was put on a 2 weeks paid leave. They caught the guy, and by the grace of God, I did not get fired. Oh, you let a hacker into the system, and he stole money. You had a military interrogation. How scary was that? That's a work boo-boo. All right, that one counts. In my early 20s, I worked at a residence with intellectually disabled adults. 3 of us took a group to the mall and accidentally left one of them there. We didn't know until the nurse called us on the way back. Mall security had called her at the residence. You left one of your people at the mall. That is a work boo-boo. It's a good one. Oh, man, that's crazy. That is really funny. Let me see. Text message at work, our biggest mistake. I called TJ Watt JJ Watt. Oops. Ooh. Oh, yeah, wrong Watt. Both great players, but yeah, calling TJ JJ. That probably did. Yeah. No, I got it. Again. What is the biggest mistake you ever made at a job? As a young kid or as an adult? Biggest mistake you've ever made. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. You can also put it in the comments section on the live video feed. By the way, do not forget, we're getting a Backstreet Boys finalist on the live video feed today. All you got to do is go over, click the like button in the comments section. Just put the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy. That's all you got to do. Right now, it's Dexter and the Moon Rocks. This song's called Freaking Out. It's 7:41. It's Q92.
Ooh.
Who the hell am I to stop someone from hearing
What
Cher?
song?
Believe.
I know.
It was for Sonny Bono.
I know.
He died. It was
She
her
wanted to
tribute
move on.
him. It was her tribute to him.
Do you believe in life after love?
Yes. I can
Yes.
feel inside me say, oh, probably one of arguably the greatest
Here we
song
go.
about someone passing ever written.
No.
Arguably.
Tears in Heaven. Eric Clapton.
Oh, cliche. Slaughter, Fly to the Angels. You ever hear Slaughter, Fly to the Angels?
I have not.
Oh,
I don't think I put that on
Oh.
in my grief.
I'll tell you what, I'll bet you it's been played at every funeral you
Really?
haven't been to.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Slaughter. Someone look up Slaughter, Fly to the Angels. I might play it off YouTube. There's no
I
swearing.
think you should.
If I'll play it, you'll be in tears.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be able to compose yourself the rest of the show.
No, look, bring it on.
I'll have to play Cher first. But you know what? I might do it.
Cue it up.
I might play Slaughter, Fly to the Angels. I know you're thinking, Slaughter has a great song about death. They do.
Great song about death.
Fun fact.
Should you even say that in the same sentence?
I don't know. Fun fact, though. In the music video that Slaughter made for Fly to the Angels, it was a tribute to Amelia Earhart. Can't make it up.
Are you serious?
You can look it up yourself. The video on YouTube. You don't have to listen to the song. If you want to just mute and listen to it, yeah, that's Slaughter. You know why they're called Slaughter? The lead singer's name is Mark Slaughter. So they thought 80s hair band Slaughter. That's a tough name.
It is a tough name.
You know what I mean? It's better than I guess it's up there with Poison. Poison's pretty tough. Poison will kill you.
Well,
but you get slaughtered. Does anyone else even remember Slaughter? Or am I alone on that too?
no, I remember the name Slaughter.
Are you really?
Yeah.
They had a big hit, Up All
Probably
Night,
because
Sleep
of my
All Day.
sister, because she was older.
Rocks music. It is Q92. We got a forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. Don't forget Your Call Wednesday coming up as well. So start sending in your request from 90s, early 2K. What do you want to hear in the 8 o'clock hour? It's coming up on Q.
'92 weather is brought to you by Wally Armor, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, where nobody sells them for less.
Q92.
Sunny skies and warm highs for your Wednesday. I'm going to go with 79 degrees, light variable winds, low humidity. Get outside. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, our low 59. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. It is 7:47. Currently sunny, 54 degrees in Canton. It's Olivia Dean and Man I Need on Q92.
A thing when my kids were little.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm just going to, I just feel like it could sell.
Or like someone will put a picture of a car seat that they're selling and they're like, yeah, that's not legal right now. So you really can't sell that. That's illegal too. Okay. How do you know this?
I'll just be like, you can't prove that. I'm with you, Christian. Mail laying around stuff not put away totally stresses me out.
Dude, I would die if somebody commented. Prove it.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it.
I'm sure they could.
I think it's very fun to tell people something. You can't prove that. That's fun to tell people and also tell people you won't do it. Some of the best times of my life with my friends have been started by the phrase "you won't do it." Great memories.
I'm sure.
Tell someone they won't do it. Watch their whole body language change. And what's awesome is you'll see how competitive humans are. Because more than not, people will do
just because you told them
just
not to.
because you said they won't do it.
I know.
Will do the thing that they said they were going to do, even if it could get them in trouble. Not like legal, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Even if like it's a dumb thing to do, if you just calmly, you won't do it. Watch how many things you can get people to do with the cunning use of "you won't do it." Car seats have an expiration date on them. Get the hell out of here.
Do they really?
What is it? Bread?
I heard that before, and I thought that was kind of a joke, but I guess it's not.
Who knew?
I don't know. I'm just glad that we're over that. I mean, although I could probably use a booster seat in the car. Not gonna lie.
When I get in my mom's car, I don't understand how she even physically drives.
It's difficult when you're a short person.
She might as well sit on the dash.
Oh my God, my sister, if she ever gets in an accident, we've driven next to her on Main Street, and I'll look over and I'll tell my daughter, I'll be like, she gets in an accident, she's toast. She is like, here's the wheel. I mean, she's so close.
No, my mom.
I'm like, that is going to be a broken nose, a fractured eye socket. Like,
it's up as high as it goes, and it's as close to the steering wheel as it goes.
And my sister's taller than me, so there's really no reason because I don't sit like that.
It's very impressive. It's almost impressive until I have to get in it. I'm like, I need a shoehorn.
When we went to Detroit, she drove, and I kept thinking, oh dear Lord, I can't take it if I have to look over and see my daughter's, back in the back seat holding my sister's head because it just got taken off with an airbag.
Christ.
Like, that's how close she is to the steering wheel. It's insane.
You know, I used to think those airbags had popcorn in them.
Of course you did.
I did. It's Q92.
Here's a tale of Tina. Search.
Today's hit music, Q92, coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. That's going to mean a Your Call Wednesday. We'll be playing your request from the 90s, early 2K. What do you guys want to hear? Call, text us, let us know. We're going to be joined by Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame right after sports at 8:30 as well. We have all of that coming up for you here today. We haven't played back-to-back Backstreet Boys songs yet, so you need to keep listening for that. When's it going to happen? Last day to become a finalist here. We still have a little time left this hour. There's a couple more stories in the text line for biggest job mistake ever. Biggest job mistake, not ordering inventory sooner and losing a bunch of sales. Yeah, that's not good. You got to keep on top of that inventory. Biggest mistake was sleeping with both managers at the same time. When one found out, she proceeded to chase me around my job with a large butcher knife. Okay, there you go. Both managers, huh? Well done. Well done indeed. Never fun to get chased with a butcher knife, though. That sounds a little bit out of a movie. Obviously, you're okay. But yeah. Did you lose your job? Did they lose their job? Where the hell were you working that A, you were sleeping with two managers, and B, had to be a restaurant, right? Had to be. Always restaurant dating drama. Always. There's two places where you know everybody's probably hooking up. Hospitals, doctors and nurses, and absolutely restaurants. I don't care what restaurant it is. And the cooks, they clean up. They're the alpha males. It's true. There's been studies. I've seen them. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. The 8 o'clock hour, like I said, is coming up next. And keep listening all morning long. Back and all day long, not just with me, with Nick Alina and with J-Dub this afternoon. Anytime today you hear back-to-back Backstreet Boys songs, that is your cue to call. Be caller number 10. Become a finalist. I can't wait to make that phone call tomorrow. I'm going to be calling someone around this time tomorrow, very close to it, and telling them that they will be flying to Vegas. Hotel, airfare, tickets, all included. And they're going to go see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. That's going to be incredible. What a prize we're giving away. We give it away tomorrow morning. Also, the 9 o'clock hour, summer is here. We're turning up the heat, and we're doing it with our friends at Hothead Burritos, where you can celebrate summer by possibly winning. Catering for 20 from Hothead Burritos in Uniontown. This is over a $200 value. This is a great value here. So, nachos, bowls, burritos, tacos, they got them all. And they will hook you up. Go to hotheadburritos.com for more information. We're going to give this away on Friday. That's going to be in the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to get a finalist for that. So, all of that coming up on the show here this morning. Right now, though, at 7:54, it's One Republic. And this is Need Your Love right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Michael says SARTA me to work. Writer Michael counts on SARTA to take him to work, doctor appointments, and to see family. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Patricia says SARTA me to shop. Writer Patricia counts on SARTA to take her to work, shopping, and doctor appointments. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Who doesn't like clean water and world peace?
Right?
That's a hell of a combo.
The perfect world.
Almost as good as a Whopper.
With McDonald's fries.
With McDonald's fries. The ultimate combo. If you've never done it, I'm telling you, people, do it once in your life. It'll change everything. You might be like, oh, my God, we are living in a simulation.
Life
if
goals.
you go and get a Whopper and then go get a large McDonald's fry, I know it sounds like Romeo and Juliet stuff, like, you know, the Montagues.
It just sounds super gluttonous because you're hitting up 2 fast food joints. But really, what's the difference if you get an onion ring at Burger King with your Whopper?
I'm just telling you, those two together.
Probably worse.
A tear might fall from your face as you eat them.
Maybe.
A tear might fall. And not a sad tear. A tear like of enlightenment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen God? Close. Close. Like, I wonder if in heaven they hand you one of each. Welcome.
Really, I'd rather. I don't know. I mean, I like a Whopper. Oh Lord.
Welcome, my son.
And then the aliens are all like, "We want one," following you around. Why are there aliens in heaven?
I am the Lord. Lord, what do I get for getting here? I'm glad you asked.
That is
a
that
Whopper
is not,
and a McDonald's fry.
That is not a heavenly bed. That is a extraterrestrial life.
All right.
Now, if you were to walk into heaven snapping your fingers and Jesus gave you a Whopper and a McDonald's fry, and this was playing?
Oh, there's a party? And all your relatives and all, like, your old pets are all just chilling?
I can get behind this, right? You're like, hey, guys, how you been?
That plane wreck was awful, but look at this now.
Oh, my God, Christian.
Here I am.
Why'd you have to go so dark? Bad enough that we're dead.
We don't know that. It might be awesome once we get up there. It could be a party.
I know, but then you had to leave everybody down here to go say, hey.
We'll be there eventually.
I know.
Nobody gets out of life alive.
No, that is, the true words have never been spoken.
Just saying. I believe Maximus Decimus Meridius said we all owe God a death.
That is true. He was a very smart man.
No, he knew.
Yeah, he did. Good old gladiator.
I've learned a lot about life through Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Right?
One of the most badass scenes in a movie I've ever seen, arguably. God, that scene where he turns around and reveals himself.
Yeah.
Was that not the most badass? You tell me a more badass movie scene.
Braveheart.
Braveheart,
After his wife's been slain, he's on the horse, he's got his war paint on, and he's giving him that motivational speech.
No, it's badass.
Okay.
But this man, William Wallace killed 50 men. 50. I get it. All right, he did that. But, I mean, Maximus was by himself, no army, in the middle of the Colosseum, surrounded by all those soldiers who could have killed him like that. Like, he was in more danger than and he just went badass.
He did. He's like, he's going down. After he had been, like, kind of starved and shackled for a while. I don't know where he found the energy.
Gladiator, reveal yourself.
He'd had enough of everybody's BS.
Oh.
He just snapped.
And he even told him, I will have my vengeance in this life or the... Like, even if you kill me, I will get my vengeance.
You're still in danger. Right.
Like that, come on.
Yeah, it was haunting, actually.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah, it was
never had a moment. Every man hopes they have a moment like that. We don't. But we've like...
Telling off the person at Home Depot, I will have my vengeance. In this life or the next.
In Mark's. I'm in Mark's telling off the manager. I would like everyone to do that to someone today. Don't MF them. Don't swear. Don't fight with them. Just give them that speech from Gladiator and just walk away and see if they don't think about you the rest of their lives.
They will.
I don't know this guy. I don't know what's going on.
Can you imagine?
Lock the doors.
Coming home from work and be like, you guys will never guess what happened today.
Someone gladiatored me. I don't even know what to do.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly, broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
From the Q92 newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears. A Washington Township Assistant Fire Chief is held without bond in the Mahoning County Jail after pleading not guilty Tuesday in federal court to child pornography charges. Prosecutors say 59-year-old Donald Morrow faces 3 counts including receipt, transportation, and possession of illegal material dating back to 2009. Investigators say the case began with a tip that led to searches in May. Morrow remains suspended from fire department duties with a status conference set for June 30th. An Alliance woman accused of tampering with evidence in a fatal teen shooting made her first court appearance Monday. 47-year-old Erin Barker was arraigned in Alliance Municipal Court, where bond was set at $25,000. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for Friday. Barker is accused of returning a 9mm handgun to a West Summit Street home after it was used in the shooting death of 15-year-old Kennedy Wise. Police allege Barker's 14-year-old son took the gun to the home, pointed it at Wise, and pulled the trigger, believing it was unloaded. The boy entered a not-true plea Monday to charges including involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors are seeking to try him as an adult. Lake Township trustees have approved a resolution to place a $2.75 million fire levy on the November 3rd ballot. The additional tax would help pay for fire apparatus, equipment, personnel, and emergency medical services. During Monday's meeting, trustees also approved more than $368,000 in expenditures, including work on new pickleball courts and a storage building. The board ordered the removal of Canadian Thistle at 8531 Cleveland Avenue Northwest, owned by Dolphin Bay LLC. They declared a structure at 3574 Pine Street Northwest unfit for habitation, paving the way for its removal. A crash in downtown Salem involving a police cruiser shut down a busy intersection Tuesday morning. State troopers tell WFMJ-TV a commercial pickup truck ran a red light at Broadway and East State Street just after 10:15 and hit the side of a southbound patrol car. Both vehicles were damaged and towed from the scene. No injuries were reported. Troopers investigated at the intersection. Hard liquor will not be sold at this year's Canfield Fair. That according to the Canfield Fair Board. In an open letter to fairgoers, the board says spirits such as whiskey, bourbon, and vodka will not be available, despite voters approving alcohol-related ballot issues in May. Officials say the measure provides more flexibility for future events, but any decisions on alcohol sales will be made with safety and the fair's traditions in mind. For Q92 News, I'm Jeff Mears.
It reminds me.
Wasn't there a song, Chantilly?
There was an old
and
song,
the pretty things? Yep.
That was a classic. I believe.
Yeah, that's just hit me. I don't know. My parents, I would hear that.
It was the Beatles.
I don't think it was.
No?
I know it wasn't.
Wrong.
Wasn't the Beatles.
Wrong again.
Let's look.
But you can just Chantilly Lace. Yeah, what? It was a classic.
The Big Bopper.
Oh, the Big
Bopper.
He died in a plane crash.
Yes, he did.
With Richie Valens.
I know. Yeah.
La Bamba, great movie.
La, 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 Bamba.
Bob, the brother in that movie, stole the show.
I never saw it.
You never saw La Bamba?
No, but I saw. I mean,
Ay caramba! I can't believe you've never seen La Bamba.
Did you just really drop an ay caramba? What is this?
That's terrible.
We're like 12 watching The Simpsons.
It's a great movie. La Bamba's a great movie. It put Lou Diamond Phillips on the map, for God's sake. And La Bamba became a huge radio hit again when that came out. By Los Lobos, which is Spanish for the Lobos. Anyway, we'll be getting a finalist at the end of this hour. .805 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian Bigglesworth here with you. Lauren on vacation. Jordan Miller on vacation, too. Thank you to Jeff Mears from our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN. He'll be filling in this week. Everyone will be back. The morning show will be back in full strength on Monday when Lauren returns from her cabin vacation. And Jordan Miller for news returns from his beach vacation. I come back, they leave. That's how we worked it out. And hopefully they're enjoying some time off. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame going to be joining the show coming up here in about a half hour. But it's a Your Call Wednesday. You know what that means, that we are going to be playing your requests from the 90s, early 2000s. So what is it you guys want to hear this morning to get things going? I see a text line. Someone wants to hear Fastball the Way early in the morning. Wow. That is how you kick off a Your Call Wednesday with 90s and early 2K throwbacks. That I like. So we're going to kick it off right now on the text line. Don't forget, we're also getting a Backstreet Boys finalist on the live stream. What you want to do is head on over, click the like button on Facebook, YouTube, or X. In the comments section, just put the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy. Which one's your favorite? Put that in the comments section. We're going to randomly select one of you and make you a finalist at the end of the show. But if you hear back-to-back Backstreet Boys songs at all this hour, don't forget, that is the cue to call, too. Also in the 9 o'clock hour, getting a finalist for the Hothead Burritos Celebrate the Heat this summer contest, where we are giving away VIP catering for 20 people from Hothead Burritos in Uniontown. How great would that be? When you hear the cue to call in the 9 o'clock hour, be call number 10. We'll make you a finalist. So all that coming up. Now let's kick off a Your Call Wednesday with Fastball the Way at 8:07 on Q92. I was very jealous of all the people with pontoons yesterday. That's a goal of mine. A pontoon is a goal.
Okay.
Jamie and I have talked about pontoon. It's a matter. We are now in the discussions in our lives of pontoon or pool.
Pool.
The problem is people can tell me reasons not to pick either.
Oh, 100%. Pools are a pain in the Trust me, I know this. The interactions I have with our neighbor in the summer is usually over the fence because he's cursing at his filter.
Oh, yeah.
And like my in-laws have a pool, and we know how much work it is because we are now in the stages where we're helping with like getting it open and, you know, things that need done.
Yeah.
It sucks. However, you can walk out into your backyard and get in the pool. A pontoon is a whole nother story. You got to haul it. You got to load it in. You can take it to the boat launch. You've got to wait on a busy weekend to be able to get your boat into the boat launch. Like,
Unless you pay to dock it.
Unless you pay to dock it, and you could dock it. But I think a pontoon sounds great. But I think the nostalgia, like, and like the fun wears off faster than you think.
You could be right. I was watching people on Lake Milton yesterday, and there was more pontoons out there than jet skis and fishing boats and speed boats, and it just looked like the best time.
I think it makes sense if you live on a lake and have your own dock. Then I think you're really going to use it as much as you think you're going to use it. But to leave your house and to go to the boat for a boat day, I think happens less than a lot of people realize until they start doing it.
Walking out your back door on an 85-degree day, like, I'm just going to go jump in my pool.
Get done cutting the grass and you're dying of heat. Jump in the pool.
Both text line, both are a pain in the ass, but having a boat is more trouble than it is worth, someone said. So, and then the next text, you will so regret getting a pool. Yeah, I get it. You can make arguments that both are bad investment. People that, but why is it the people that complain are the people that have them and they still have them?
They for sure do, because they're fun. They just get tired of maintaining them and all of the things that comes with it. Yeah. Pools are expensive when they break. So are boats.
Oh, there's no that's just going to cost me $50.
You need a new liner. You tear your liner. Yeah. That's expensive too, because you got to have all the water drained, and then you got to have all the water put back in.
Yeah. No, you're not lying. I mean, there ain't nothing you're saying that ain't true.
Although I will say, when they replace the liner in a pool, I had no idea that's how they did it. Like, they literally almost lay this vinyl liner down, and then they put the water so it suctions to every nook and cranny.
There's some science in there.
Yeah, for sure.
There's some science in there. So yeah, absolutely. No, I can't argue with anything you just said, Lauren. It's just that itch. Every summer you get that itch.
No, and my advice to you would be there's a lot of places, marinas, that will do rentals. Take it out a few times before you buy. Rent one.
Could I see myself would I come to the lake enough to justify, as opposed to, like you said, walk right out my back door.
Yeah.
Hop in my pool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't got to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to float. Fastball the way right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. 11 minutes after 8, we've got a weather forecast coming to you from Mark Johnson. We're going to get to more of your requests on Your Call Wednesday and Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's all coming up here on Q. Viewers are blowing it up today. Love that. Tomorrow, we're doing a garage sale at my house.
I know.
Can't tell you how not excited I am for that.
Why? What is your deal?
Weird people being at my house.
No, they're not weird.
Weird people being at my house.
They're just bargain seekers.
No, there's some. There's some. There's also the people looking around going, I wonder where all the copper wiring is.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, I don't want it. My job was to make the posts. I made the post. I got it in.
I saw the post.
I found a Mineral Ridge garage sale page I joined. Okay. And I found a Mahoning and Trumbull County garage sale. It has 18,000 people in it.
Nice. That's because people like garage sales.
And
why do you think those pages exist?
I don't even know what we're selling.
Christian.
I know some stuff. I know baby stuff. If you had a baby or you're having a baby and you need some stuff, we got baby stuff. Lamps. We have a lot of lamps. If you need a lamp, you need to come over. Get yourself a lamp while supplies last. Other than that, I'm not sure what we're selling.
Well, won't that be a hoot since you're
You know
so
what I mean?
afraid of being around these weird people
Well,
coming to your garage sale?
Yeah, well, it's kind of gives off.
What a Wednesday on the way. Sunshine galore all day long. We're starting off in the 50s, a little chilly, but highs today about 79 degrees, low humidity. Enjoy it. Overnight, partly cloudy, dry, cooler, our low 59. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark Johnson. Sun's coming up. It's 58 degrees in Canton. Someone text in. Good morning, Christian. Can you play John Cicada just another day on a Your Call Wednesday? You're damn right I can. Pump this one up on 77 and 62. It's Q92. Sometimes we take some of these TikTok people a little too seriously.
Sometimes they take themselves too seriously.
The dating experts said there's a new test that a woman puts you in, and it's called the Hold My Purse test.
God. Okay.
He said most men don't realize that this is a test when a woman does this. I don't even believe this. I really don't even believe this. He said by holding a woman's purse, she'll lose attraction for him. He said men who should say this, men should say this when a woman asks him to hold her purse. No, I'm not a purse holder. You can put it on the table over there. He said this shows that the guy isn't looking for her approval and that the guy won't accept her emasculating him.
Emasculating?
Does it just hold my purse? Now
Yeah.
listen, it's like, yeah, but do I really care?
I mean,
no,
I've
I
had
don't really
Tony
care.
do it, like, especially if I have to go into the restroom and pee and, like, I can't put it across. Like, if it's not a crossbody,
Yeah.
I'll be like, hold this for 2 seconds just because I don't want to look at it in the
Really?
bathroom with me. And
I don't think it was ever a test of
No.
Tony's love and devotion.
No.
I think it was-
Actually, it would have backfired sorely if you would have given me a hard time about it.
What?
Then it would have been a test of love and devotion, but on my end.
If he just said, no, I'm not
Right.
holding your purse.
Really, what?
I'm not
Yeah,
a purse.
you are.
So, gentlemen, you tell those women, I am not a purse holder. If you do that, she'll know you're not you're an alpha
I mean, he
man.
didn't hold it like a woman. He just held it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or sat it on like a bench if there was something right there, right next to him to watch it.
Listen, I've bought Jamie women things before. I've never even thought, I don't care.
Ooh, Tony he struggled with that a long time ago. Now I don't think he'd care as much. I think what got him over that was when I had kids. So I was like, I am not going to the store, so you're gonna have to go get that.
On the regular, asked me to do that, but there's times maybe she's was at home and couldn't
like, I need
leave, and
them.
and something where she couldn't leave herself, and asked me to, even said like, I hate to ask you, but like, yeah, that's fine. But apparently, guys, it's all been a test all this time. When they say hold my purse, they want to see if you're a man or not. If you're an alpha, a beta would hold that purse. That makes me a beta, apparently. I'm a purse holder. Question for Christian. What's your... What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Good morning, Christian and Lauren.
I don't have the text line open, so I don't know what that.
Little Big Norm checking in. A real man would hold a purse, go to the store, get his woman her feminine products. It shouldn't bother a man to do those things. Hold a purse? Listen, I didn't know it was a test. I passed that test before. It never got me anywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, it's a dumb test.
You don't think? Was there any real tests that you gave Tony?
I don't think so.
Like, let's see how he reacts to this. I need to know what he'll do in this situation. I don't think girls really do that.
I
I don't think
so.
normal girls really do tests per se.
No, unless
They
they're
might
really
things might
petty.
happen in life and they figure things out.
I mean, sometimes I'll do things just to see what his reaction's going to be. Like, I'll say something very outlandish that we should do or whatever. Like, knowing full and well, like waiting for it. You know what I mean? How he's going to respond.
But you've never done
But it's
like
not a test.
prove your love test
No.
or loyalty test or
No.
nothing like. Yeah, I don't think that stuff happens in real life. Never have. But gentlemen, just so you know, next time your girl asks you to hold a purse, might be a test.
You might want to grab the purse.
And if you want to be a man's
like
man,
her.
if you want to be a man's man, what you're supposed to say is, "No, I'm not a purse holder."
And then see where that gets you.
It'd be a fun social experiment if you guys want to do it and let me know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it all hinges on her asking you to hold her purse.
Right. We'll decide then if this is a dumb test or not.
Yeah, I like to put these things into motion. Maybe I'll just text Jamie that right now. No, I'm not a purse holder.
You need to wait for the moment to.
Don't be purse holders, guys. It's Benson Boone, Mystical Magical on Q92. I've never been to Seaside Heights. Is that not where Jersey Shore was filmed? They were weren't they there?
I don't know.
Seaside Heights?
You're
I'm
asking the
making
wrong
that up.
person. I never watched her.
Oh,
before.
you missed a gem. You never sat there and watched Ronnie and Sam fight?
No.
Oh, there is no toxic couple that was more entertaining to watch than Sam and Ron.
Darn.
You could play. Oh, God. Ron, stop. You never heard that growing up?
No.
Never?
I never watched
We're
Jersey
done.
Shore.
We're done.
I mean, like, I know who Snooki is and all that. Like, I know of the series, but I
Are
never
you
watched
friends
it.
with her, Ron? Are you friends with her? We're done. We're done. They're so. Oh God,
dude!
He threw her bed on the patio. He said, "If you want to act like a dog, you could sleep outside like a dog." Things were said and done on that. It was incredible. I don't even care if it was scripted.
Maybe I'll give it a watch now.
If
Can you
it
watch
was-
it anywhere?
Yeah, I believe Paramount.
Okay, we have Paramount.
Yeah, don't worry about Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That's cute. You want Jersey Shore,
Like the actual,
the
Jersey
original
Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Just phenomenal.
But did you Google it? Is that where it was shot? Was where this person
I
was
think,
going?
let me see here. Oh, the text lines are Google. Yes, Heights is where Jersey Shore was filmed. Yeah, they spent the summer.
Do they still live there?
No, they did a year. They did some in Florida. They did a season in Italy.
Wow.
I mean, they went,
well, then it wasn't Jersey Shore.
Well, it became a brand after their first couple seasons.
I see. Okay.
It was one of MTV's final, like, home run hits for a show.
Before they were no more.
Yeah, like it really was like a late in their career, like a boom, like a resurgence they got from that.
Yeah.
It was a good show. No one else remembers Ron and Sam from Jersey Shore. Am I alone on that island? You guys are killing me. I would have thought everyone would have been like, absolutely. Text last week of classes for Westgate Middle School in East Liverpool. Field trip day for 5th grade. Let's go. Wow. You guys were like last man standing.
Yeah. No kidding.
This is pretty much it.
Yeah.
You guys. I don't know if anybody else is still in school, but I think that's about it, my friend. Wow, that's late. Hopefully you start late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what we got for you here today. Text message. Absolutely remember Ron and Sam. Okay, then you get it. They broke up and got back together 17 times a show. Well, Boys to Men going out by request on a Your Call Wednesday. Love it. Good job. Text line. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. We still got some great requests in the text line. We're going to get into some of those coming up here shortly. Also, don't forget, we still haven't yet played 2 Backstreet Boys songs in a row, and you guys know what that means. When we play 2 in a row, that's your cue to call. That's when you want to call 330-450-9292 and be caller number 10 and give yourself a chance to be that finalist and possibly be the person we call tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock to say you're going to Vegas to see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere Hotel Airfare. It's all taken care of. We have that coming up for you. Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Going to catch up with him here in about 10 minutes as well. In the 9 o'clock hour, don't forget, we're getting another finalist for an awesome way to kick off summer. As the heat's turned up, how about some Hothead Burrito for your summer? Because Hothead Burritos in Q92 are giving away catering for 20 people. Hotheads in Uniontown. Hooking you up over a $200 value. The toppings for your tacos, nachos, bowls, and burritos. Have a summer kickoff party. Have people over because we are going to hook you up with Hothead Burritos for 20. You got to become a finalist. We're going to give you a chance to do that in the 9 o'clock hour. So the texts keep coming in for requests. It is 8:25 on a Your Call Wednesday. Also, don't forget real quick, if you want to be our Backstreet Boys finalist on the stream, the last stream finalist, get over Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X. Click the like button in the comments section. Just type in your favorite Backstreet Boy. What, Brian, AJ, Nick, Kevin, Howie? I don't think I've seen one Howie. I've seen Kevin's, Nick's, Brian. Where are my Howie D fans at? See those names in there. We're going to pick one of you randomly and make you a finalist at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, another request under Your Call Wednesday. Khalees and Milkshake. It's Q92. Fun fact, you can buy day-old bread at Jimmy John's for sandwiches for like 75 cents.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they'll give you the...
I like their bread.
I love their bread.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that, put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then when I want like to make a nice sub sandwich, I got their bread, just boom.
Nice.
Yeah, day-old's under $1. Okay, don't be afraid, because I've done that. I've got a Giant Eagle, gotten lunch meat, and then I'll go to Jimmy John's. Like, can I have like 3 day-olds? And they'll be like, sure. That'll be $2.50. I'm like, sweet.
Nice.
Life hacks with Christian, you're welcome. There's a huge one for you. That'll change your life. But anyway, but somebody didn't even know they sold day olds. You got to say day olds. You got any day olds? Sometimes they don't.
Well, I mean, now you just told the world.
Yeah.
It might be less and less.
I'm a fan of Jimmy John.
I am too, but I like Jersey Mike's.
Oh, I don't hate Jersey Mike's in any way, but I got to tell you, I when I went, and I've gone a couple times, didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly disappointed.
Really?
It was very much hyped. It was very much hyped to me. But I am still loyal to Subway.
Oh, we just had it for dinner last night.
I still think Subway's incredible.
I love Subway.
People, I feel
there for
like...
a while, my kids were like,
Dude, I get, well, it's not a very exotic sub, but I get the steak on wheat toasted with mayo. That's usually followed by, that's it? Yes. That's all I want. Steak, bread, mayo, toast it, put it in a bag. I'll take a bag of Lay's Classics, and I'm out the door.
Sounds delicious.
With a Dr. Pepper, and I scarf that baby. Mmm.
Spicy Italian. With
That's an Old Faithful there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of their, like...
With the vinegar and oil, salt and pepper, and then you got to do lettuce, onion, banana peppers, pickles, olives, green peppers. Just put it all on there.
Isn't that one of their OGs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you said that, even though I don't get it, I definitely heard
remember
of
when they changed their menu, they removed it, they brought it back. Too many people complained.
Sometimes, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's great sub places out there. I'm old enough to remember Quiznos.
Yeah, I remember Quiznos.
But
it wasn't that long ago.
They just disappeared.
I mean,
They just all went away, and I think the universe wants us to forget it ever existed.
yeah.
Like, no, I remember Quiznos. I'm like, I don't know where you guys went. I don't know what happened to you, but I remember you. Because wasn't their thing like, we're hot sandwiches? That was their big thing. We're hot subs.
They were our favorite. We called them juicy subs. And the part of the family still owns part of the restaurant, and they went a little healthier on the menu. There's one that still exists that's original. But Hermanos used to make this Italian sub, and it had like a sweet sauce on it. It was like very weird, but when you ate it, like the grease and the dressing that they would put on the sub would like drip onto your plate.
There you go.
Like it was so good. I don't know what it was. I don't know that I need to know.
Good times.
It was so good.
So would you say your favorite sub place right now is Jersey Mike's? You're going to Lauren's Power Rankings. Is it number one?
Yeah.
No wrong
Their
answer.
sub club is so good with the bacon. Their bacon's nice and crispy.
I'm gonna stay with Subway. All right, I'm gonna stay Subway.
Subway's a close second. I like Subway. And then Jersey Mike's.
Maybe I give
Or not
Jersey
Jersey
Mike's
Mike.
another try.
Not Jersey Mike's. Jimmy John's.
Quiznos. Oh, freaky fast. They are fast.
Mhm.
They do get you your sub pretty fast.
I will say I like the pickles at Jimmy John's.
Not a pickle guy, but okay. Okay.
I love a good pickle.
I like the chips at
The kettle chips.
Oh,
Yeah, they're good.
get the job done. Random fact guy is here today. Mary, Queen of Scots, was an avid golf player in the 1500s. This makes her widely considered the first female golfer. She's also credited with coining the term caddy by calling her golf assistants cadets. Get out of here. Mary, Queen of Scots, is the reason we have caddies?
Well, thank you, lady.
That is a random fact, and I appreciate it. Thank you, random fact guy.
Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians lost to the Chicago White Sox yesterday by a score of 2-1. The Guardians fall to 41-39 on the season. They're now a game back of the White Sox in the AL Central. The two teams will play this afternoon. 2:10 is first pitch. Tanner Bybee will be on the mound for the Cleveland Guardians. The NBA draft started last night with round one. The Cleveland Cavaliers traded the number 29 overall pick to the Sacramento Kings in exchange for the 34th pick in round two tonight and a future second-round pick in 2032, just around the corner. Round two of the draft is tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN. And the Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Richmond last night by a score of 3-0, and the Rubber Ducks record's now 35-34 on the season. They'll play Richmond again tonight. 6:35 is first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. No one wants coconut in their breading. No one wants coconut for anything.
That's not true.
What's that coconut chocolate bar?
Mounds?
There's a reason that there's always the
Almond Joy?
There's a reason why the Halloween candy, that Mounds or Almond Joy, is always the last one there, along with the dark chocolate. Always the last one in the bowl.
One has the almond and one does not.
Almond Joy?
Yeah, that probably is the one with the almond.
Probably.
Oops-a-daisy.
Probably. But the coconut, I mean, you know what else, if we're going on what sucks, and I don't know why we're doing it? Peppermint patties.
Oh my gosh.
Put them on an island and
Get
burn the
out of
island.
here.
Who
Who
the hell
doesn't like a
wants mint?
cool, crisp mint peppermint patty?
You know what I want to mint when I have bad breath? That's the only time I crave mint. When I have bad breath.
Listen, some people like mint, some people don't. Some people like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh,
my nephew gets super mad because he says it's like, who would want to eat toothpaste?
I
as a
could
treat?
not agree more.
But he's like the only one in our family that won't eat.
Or just
Mint
open your
chocolate
mouth
chip.
and squeeze a bunch of Crest in there. You know what I mean? You're doing the same thing.
No.
With a hint of chocolate. You know how mad I am when I bite into a chocolate.
And a peppermint patty has like so much mint and like the thickness to it. Like it is that cool like exhale because it's so minty.
Great ad campaign back in the day. Remember those commercials?
The peppermint patty
when
when they
you
were
went
skiing.
to a York peppermint patty and the guy's, I'm skiing the Alps.
Yeah.
And he's in his living
I
room.
do remember that. Yeah. And he's standing on the coffee table.
Yeah. They had great commercials. They were fantastic.
They were that. And what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh, to me, Klondikes are timeless. People forget about them. They're still amazing.
Oh, we don't forget about him as a
I get
family.
I get the crunchy one.
Like the Heath?
No, God, no. Heath is awful. I get the just regular crunchy one. It's almost like a Nestle Crunch wrapped around.
Oh, I see.
ice.
Okay. I don't know if we've ever had that one. We've gotten the Reese one. We've gotten the cookies and cream. My husband loves the Heath. My son loves the double chocolate.
But even the standard is fantastic.
Oh, the OG vanilla ice cream with
8:36 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you again. Lauren on vacation. She's log cabbing it somewhere right now. Of course, Jordan Miller, our normal news guy, also on vacation this week. He'll be back next week. Jeff Mears from our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN, filling in for him. Thank you guys so much for having us on the radio, listening at Q92radio.com, or maybe you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Appreciate it. And still, sometime, maybe this morning, you better listen for back-to-back Backstreet Boys songs. If you hear them, be caller number 10. And we're going to make you a finalist for a chance to fly away to Vegas to see them in the Sphere. We're also getting a finalist on the live video stream. All you got to do if you want to become that finalist, head over to Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X, where the show is live right now. Click the like button. In the comments today, just simply put your favorite Backstreet Boys name in the comment section, and you'll be good to go. Also, 9 o'clock hour. Today, we are going to be getting a finalist for a chance to win VIP catering from Hothead Burritos in Uniontown to celebrate the heat of summer. Have some friends over. Celebrate a good summer evening with our friends at Hothead Burritos in Uniontown when they hook you up with food for you and 20 of your friends. How great is that? Your Call Wednesday. You guys are doing an unbelievable job today. These songs are fantastic, but it's Wednesday, and that means we have to talk to the one and only Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, who I greatly missed last week while I was on vacation, but I am back now and ready to go. And Rich, I hope you've been well. It's been a while.
I'm better now that you're back, Christian.
There you go. I'll tell you what, before we get into anything, did I hear, is it true, were you also in Savannah before I was?
Yeah.
No kidding. Great minds think alike, or vacation alike. How about that?
How about, so not only that, Christian, I was going to bring up, while if I dial in a little early, get set up, I get to hear some of the best of.
If you call it that, yeah.
Well, whatever you want to call it. I call it the best of. Christian and Lauren, and you guys were talking about mint chocolate chip ice cream and peppermint patties, and your disdain for both, and we are another fan club that we share in common.
Okay. Good.
Oof.
Good.
Ooh.
I've the York pepper and all. I think I don't understand unless you have bad breath. I don't know why you would consume either one.
No, it's horrible. And I'm sorry. You know, the people are going to be, you know, if they weren't already, they're flocking to turn off the radio. I'm sorry, Christian, you're going to lose listeners. But the Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie is up there too.
Thank you.
None of that stuff.
No, there's nothing. Mint and chocolate are not meant to be together. And if you put them together, I kind of look at you sideways, like there's something wrong with you. Maybe you're a good person, but there might be something wrong with you.
Mint is for chewing gum, toothpaste, and Tic Tacs. And other than that, thank you. No.
See, he knows everybody, and he's right. Those are the acceptable ways to use mint. Always. Now
ice cream. It's never too cold for ice cream. Ice cream every day.
Amen.
You know? Yeah.
Amen. Boy, we're on a roll today.
Love ice cream.
There you go. Was that your first? Now, have you been to Savannah a bunch? That was my first time at Savannah.
I have been to so my vacation was actually on Tybee Island.
That's where I went after Savannah.
And I've been there about 6 times now, and it's my happy place.
First time I was there, Rich, I was blown away by Savannah. I could have. We did half the vacation in Savannah, half in Tybee, 2 different places we stayed. I could have stayed in Savannah the whole 7 days. Walking around that city is one of the most beautiful, relaxing, peaceful places you could be. I know it's haunted and everything like that, but I found
that's part of the appeal.
Yeah, all the hauntings. But I mean, it's like you're walking in a time machine back there,
mm-hmm.
and it was hot. It was very hot, but I was absolutely blown. Everyone there's so nice. The food there was so good. I was blown away by Savannah. I really thought I would absolutely go back there. And Tybee Island was so peaceful and quiet and beautiful, and the beach. It was great. It was a great vacation. I will give it a 5-star review.
Okay, all right.
There you go. And if it's good enough for Rich, it's good enough for you people out there. You need to go. Now, I wanted to talk about this too. Also, I realized. I'm sure you're a little angry at whoever runs your website, Rich, because I went there this morning in anticipation of talking to you today, and I noticed we talked about this before I was on vacation where they hadn't quite figured out how to get that countdown on. It looks like somebody in IT figured it out over there at the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
It is fully functional. Yay.
It looks great, though, all jokes aside. And I got to tell you, when I saw it, and I saw 43 day, I got excited. I really did. I know we joke about it, but I was like, wow, like, we're really getting there now. We're really getting close to the biggest weekend in Canton all year. It's exciting to see it, and it does. It looks very good on the website.
It does. Thank you, and I will pass that along. He might be the person who worked the hardest on that here. I'm the hardest because I think he did all the work. And I just sat back and he'd show me different prototypes, and I'm like, this one's better than that. It was like going to the eye doctor. Which one do you like better? Right. Number one, number 2, or just the way it is? And he and a coworker helped get the picture that we wanted. There's a picture of Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium as the background, and it does look really good. And Christian, did you notice something about that clock? It never stops.
No. As we're speaking, it's ticking right now. But it's
tick.
I think though everyone, Rich, is already kind of fiending for some NFL football. You can feel it,
Oh, no question. And the teams themselves are really excited. And we're in the midst of, the back of house type of work that goes into putting on such a big event like this, working with vendors and understanding what they need, whatever it might be, power, water, internet. And, we're going to have some nationally known podcasters here. We're going to have a great class here. We're going to have the Panthers, who identify Luke Kuechly as one of their faces of their franchise. If they had their Mount Rushmore of Panther players and celebrities, if you will, there's no question he's on it. Right. And from just down the road in Cincinnati. So I know the St. X football team is coming to watch his enshrinement, to hear what he has to say to everybody. And I imagine that a sliver of his speech will be directed specifically at them and people of that age of, finding your dream, finding your calling, and pursuing it with all of your heart the way he did. And by the way, that football team is like over 100 kids. So it's like, oh my gosh.
Wow. That's really cool. And it's not the first time I've seen a college football or basketball or whatever team come down to support for Antonio Gates. I remember seeing the Kent basketball teams coming down, and that's got to be so cool for them to see how proud where they came from, though those places are, how proud like just for example, because I brought him up, a Kent State is of an Antonio Gates, how proud like you said, that school is of Luke Kuechly, that they want to be here. They want to be part of that, not just family,
right.
But friends, former coaches, people that rooted for you that your whole way. It's probably an aspect that we kind of don't necessarily think about, but it's got to be pretty cool for these guys.
No question. And you kind of led into something I don't even, you and I talk off the air sometimes about a couple things that we'd like to hit on, and you're so smooth that it feels natural, but you just naturally led into something that you and I hadn't even discussed at all, and that's Kent State. And the Kent State football team was just here the other day, and the excitement level that they had to see artifacts from Antonio Gates and to see artifacts from Jack Lambert and Josh Cribbs, who is also who's on the coaching staff this year. He got a big kick out of seeing that there's stuff related to his career in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and right behind Devin Hester is the greatest kick, on that very short list of greatest kick returners of all time. I don't think there's a person in who follows football who wouldn't say Devin Hester is number one. When you start talking about who's number two, you're only going to hear a couple of names, and one of those is going to be Josh Cribbs, and so we have some artifacts of his, and he got a big kick out of seeing those, and the whole team was really just held very tightly this understanding that it doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is, if you really if you put all your energy into it, some great things can happen in your life, whether it's in football or outside of football. But what we teach here is that the game and the lessons that the game teaches transcends football and can set you up for positive things in the rest of your life.
Absolutely, it absolutely can. And I'll tell you what, there's a good energy with that Kent football team too. I think Coach Carney, and I think adding someone like Josh Cribbs to their staff has really put a lot of energy in that football team. So cool to hear they came down and had such a great time, and we're kind of really interested in all the facts. And I hope one day you and I are talking about Josh Cribbs getting in. That'd be cool. We don't know what the future holds, but I agree with you. Other than Devin Hester, the names you kind of think of, the Brian Mitchells, maybe a Dante Hall, like you really can't talk about those people without talking about Josh Cribbs. You can't.
That's right. And it's tougher. It's tough that guys like Josh Cribbs, and I'll throw Joel Bitonio, recently retired. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of his. I think not only as a player, but as a person. It's just, man, if the team just had a little bit more success overall, I think it would lift the prospects for players like that, because they just don't have they can't ride that wave of being on a great team to help lift them and get them noticed when in a space that is so crowded of deserving people. Sometimes the success of the team can be a real differentiator.
It really can. It really can. And it's unfortunate, but it's kind of the way it is sometimes. But Bitonio, great career in Cleveland. I'm sure if nothing else, I think he'll be maybe in that Cleveland Browns Ring of Honor.
Oh, hey, listen, when Todd Monken addressed the team, they brought Joel Bitonio in to kind of say a last goodbye to teammates, and at least in that kind of a setting, it was a mini camp. Monken said that. He said, you're going to see his name in that Ring of Honor. I don't know how long that'll take. I don't know if the Browns have a waiting period like we do. You can't get in for a certain amount of time, but whatever probably the quickest time it can happen is probably when it will happen, because they're few people who have represented the team any better.
Absolutely. Well, before we do let you go, Rich, as we're 43 days away from everything starting, I definitely want to have you talk to people about if they haven't gotten their tickets yet for everything, whether it's the tailgate, whether it's the game, any of the events. 43 days is going to be here quicker than you think. It's time to start getting those plans and buying those tickets and going to Pro Football Hall of Fame and making those plans to celebrate this awesome week.
There are tickets available still for everything. There's very few concert seats left, but there's still a good handful. Some up close. Someone said, someone said, "Am I in the nosebleed?" And I'm like, there's no nosebleed. It's a great venue. It's a really great venue for watching a football game. There's seats available for that. You come see like we talked about. Luke Kuechly talking to the St. X football team. I've seen some drafts of a couple of the speeches. They're really good. Great mix of being poignant, being funny, humorous. There's some tearjerker moments. They're going to be. So there's that. But there's also a lot of things that don't cost. And the marquee of all of that is the Sugardale Fan Fest and in Stadium Park in Canton, just down the hill from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yes, there's going to be tons of food options to buy. The 32-team USA Today Great American Tailgate is the highlight there, but there's free entertainment and things really kick off on that Wednesday night of Enshrinement Week with Jefferson Starship, and it just goes from there.
Yeah, it's everything. Like you said, it's everything. Music, sports, food. It's everything you want all week long in Canton. Rich, I can't wait for it. I got a feeling this one. I was like, man, how do you top last year? Last year was so amazing how you took it to the next level, but it looks like I think you guys are about to do that here in about 43 days.
And we are trying with a lot of help from a lot of good friends, including you guys. And we appreciate the help that you give us in spreading the word.
Absolutely. Rich, always a pleasure catching up with you. I'm glad you feel like I do about mint chocolate and York peppermint patties. And we'll talk again next week. And Lauren will be back. We'll be at full strength next week.
And I'm going to tease Lauren because included in that bit was her trying to figure out whether Almond Joy or Mounds had the almonds in it. So
please remember that. Please remember that. Rich, always a pleasure. Thank you for the time, buddy.
All right.
There you go. Rich DeRozier, Pro Football Hall of Fame. What a great guy. Joins us every week and updates us on the Hall of Fame. Folks, get your tickets. ProFootballHallOfFame.com. 43 days is not as far away as you think. And what a week it's going to be celebrating the Pro Football Hall of Fame and Hall of Fame week right here in Stark County. Forecast coming up from Mark Johnson. It's up next on Q92. At Drive Easy. Random fact today, William H. Taft was the first president to throw out the first pitch at a Major League Baseball game. He threw a ball from his seat to Washington Senators pitcher Walter Johnson in the year 1910. That was before my grandma was born.
My great-grandmother.
Wow.
1910. When did baseball really start? When did they start playing baseball?
1800s.
Was it? I mean, yeah. But I'm not. That's a genuine question.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what those first games were like? Everybody was all dressed prim and proper in the stands, sweating it off.
1846.
Yeah.
Think about that. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Is that why it's called America's pastime? Because it's like,
I don't know where that name came from, but I'm still sitting here going, wow. Modern baseball officially started June 19th. In 1846, the first recorded game under a formalized set of rules was played in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken?
However, the game did not have a single inventor. It evolved gradually over centuries from older English bat and ball games like cricket and rounders.
I could see that. Cricket's very similar-ish.
Crazy. Man, 1846. Well, you know what I got to know.
Side note, you stay up
in 1846.
Stay up to watch that game last night? Where they?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. James K. Polk was the president when baseball started. James K. Polk.
Cool.
That is insane.
The more
That
you
is
know.
going. That was to give you perspective. He was only the 11th president of the United States.
Q92.
Sunny skies and warm highs for your Wednesday. I'm going to go with 79 degrees, light variable winds, low humidity. Get outside. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, our low 59. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark Johnson. It's 8:53. It's currently 62 degrees with sunshine in Canton. How great is that? It's Q92. I don't know. People look at, oh, he's got one of those pools. I think people will judge your pool.
You know what I've decided?
I think people judge your pool.
I've decided that actually I think you might be a little hoity-toity more than you think.
I don't have the money
You're
to
like
be
garage.
hoity-toity.
No, you're like garage sales. Ew. No, that doesn't mean anything. You can have champagne taste on a beer budget. Are you kidding me?
No, I don't know. I personally don't like
that pool. It's not good enough for our yard in the cul-de-sac.
I'm like, if you're gonna do it, let's just save up and do it.
Yeah, but you're testing the waters. What if you get it and you're like, God, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. We just didn't spend that much time in it.
Well, that's true. You could be like, okay, we got in that enough that if we
right, then you feel better about like sinking the money into it because you're like, whoa, we used the crap out of that.
just had a few $100s. You're like, guys, we didn't use this.
Yeah,
it was nice,
right,
but we didn't use it.
Right.
Let's pack it up.
Or dang, it was a pain in the butt to keep the water balanced, or you know what I mean, like.
Yeah. Because pools can be the treadmills of outside. Just a place to hang your laundry. We don't use them nearly like we say we're going to. You know what I mean? Who's gotten that treadmill? What do? We dry our shirts on it.
Treadmills for sure. Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
does become a drying rack.
It becomes that. Oh, we can dry. Oh, just hang it over there. Those things happen. How many people get their pool? If you're in it all the time, like my brother's family, they live in that damn thing.
Yeah, most people who have like the in-ground pools or they have like a really big above ground, that's what happens. If it's nice enough out, chances are the pool's open, someone's going in.
They got a hoop, they got a diving board, they got a slide. I mean, it's a pretty darn.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have an in-ground pool, and they just got a slide this year too. I bet you that'll be fun.
See, someone is. See, I'm a Christian. Save up for a nice pool. Inflatable pools look trashy.
It's in your backyard. You're not putting it in your front yard.
No.
You literally have a field behind your house.
Well, soon to be developed. Apparently, they claim they're putting 18 houses in by December. I'm like,
this is what I was talking about, workmanship. That's a little scary.
I'm like, you're lying. There's
That's
no way you're going to be able to
That's like
do
the housing equivalent of the traveling carnivals that we talked about yesterday.
All they did was flatten the land.
Oh, it won't be
They were
long.
back
They'll
there.
have 18 basements dug.
They said that they're going to have 18 houses in by the end of 2026. And I'm like,
No, you're not. Sarah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I don't know.
Stop.
That's 6 months.
that many houses?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they throw them up like that anymore. Tony's cousin is a real estate developer, and he does like homes out in Austin. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was saying that's one of the biggest things that he won't do is get in with contractors that flip houses that fast because there's no way.
No, there's no way everything's well done.
But they do. It happens all of the time. You have families who want that nicer home. They tend to be a little bit cheaper built. You know what I mean? So they're more affordable.
We'll see. I'm interested because they were working even weekends to flatten it and get it all level, and then last 2 weeks no one's been there.
Oh, they're just getting their crew together.
No one's been there.
They're getting their little 18 home build gang together.
I guess but that's a lot of home. I mean, you're wasting the best weather, one of the best weather months of the year right now.
How are they wasting it? It's so much easier to do construction in the heat than when the ground's frozen.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're wasting. You had all this time. Like you wasted like 3 weeks in May, June.
Well, people have to buy the lands.
Could have been building. Whoever's building. I don't even know who the hell's building. Where do you find that info?
Usually it's posted on like the lot cards. Like it'll be like lot number 15, and then it'll say like blah, blah, blah homes. You know what I mean?
A lot more. The development's about to grow. Ryan homes are 90 days guaranteed from the day you sign. That's insane.
I just, that makes me so
90 days
nervous
from the day you sign.
I mean, what do I know? I've never had to put in a roof or, bring in the peaks of the roof and build it like that. I remember though, when my parents built their house, I was still living at home. I got to pick my carpet, my finishes, all that kind of stuff for my room and my bathroom. And it was a good 10 months at least.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
From groundbreaking to move in. It was a long time because we had to go every day to see the progress. We'd walk in, and it was in the dead of winter. My dad would be like, "Oh, look, over there."
That's pretty crazy.
They ran some electrical over there in that bathroom.
I'm excited to see if they pull it off. If by the end of the year, if by Christmas time, I'm looking out my upstairs window and I'm looking at 15, 18 new homes.
Yeah.
Behind me. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, you'll eat your words.
I'll be darned.
And then you will probably be looked down upon with that inflatable pool.
Yeah, then those people in the newer houses,
they will definitely judge you.
Oh no, there's poor people next to us. Great.
They didn't tell us that our lot was in the, bad end of the neighborhood.
Plant more trees. I don't want to see poor. Oh God, it's gross. 7:14. It's Ray. Where's my husband on cue? That's funny. We got some good rage there. We're going to get to that. You guys got some rage this morning. I love it. The other job I would have loved to have been, looking back now, a pimple popper.
That's so gross.
Or someone that gets earwax out of ears.
Can I tell you?
I can watch pimple popping.
No.
Oh, my new one? I like what I'd love to be someone who gets barnacles off of turtles.
There's something very cathartic. I think that's similar to power washing.
You want to talk about let me unwind?
I don't want to get it off turtles, but I could do boats. The boats they hire people to scrape the barnacles off.
No, it's about the turtles because you're helping the turtles.
Yeah, but what if they're snapping turtles?
They're not going to be snapping at me when I'm snapping off the barnacles.
They don't know what you're doing. They just
I'll tell them.
Okay.
And then obviously you rub them down with a little bit of what is that? Dove or whatever. What do we always use on animals?
Dawn
dish soap.
That's her oil spills. Don't you remember?
Thing.
By the way, yesterday I had a moment. That gentleman that passed.
Wide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
From the Q92 newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears. A body was found in the Tuscarawas River Monday afternoon. The Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office says the deceased is a male believed to be in his 20s or early 30s. They say there were no apparent signs of trauma. The discovery was reported around 3 Monday afternoon by individuals who said they saw a body floating near the skate park area. Personnel with the U.S. EPA encountered the body as they were conducting research in the river. The identity has not been determined. An investigation is underway. The body was transported to the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office. Tuesday, court appearances for 2 men in a shooting that injured 2 people in Canton. 21-year-old Joshua Michelle of Brown Township in Carroll County was released on $75,000 bond Monday on a charge of complicity to felonious assault. 21-year-old Isaac Adkins had his case bound over to the Stark County Grand Jury on account of felonious assault. The incident happened in the 1700 block of Sherrick Road Southeast last Tuesday night. 2 men were near a vehicle when a side-by-side UTV arrived. Police said an exchange occurred before a shotgun was fired, striking both men in the leg. The victims were taken to Altman Hospital. The Friends of Stark Library is ending operations after more than 45 years of supporting library programs and services. The organization says it is disbanding due to difficulty finding new volunteer leadership. Book sales and fundraising activities will end this month. Remaining scholarship funds will be transferred to the Stark Library Foundation, while other funds will support the Dolly Parton Imagination Library and Stark Library's summer reading program. A man was arraigned Tuesday in Portage County Municipal Court following an investigation at a winery in Deerfield Township. 48-year-old Eric Blows of Sandyville was arrested Monday in Canton during a joint operation between the Sheriff's Office and U.S. Marshals. He's charged with felonious assault for a June 12th fight at the Cove Winery. One man was seriously injured when an argument involving multiple people escalated. Blows is being held in the Portage County Jail. More than 30 shell casings marked a crime scene on Youngstown's south side after an overnight shooting sent 2 people to the hospital. Police say gunfire erupted around midnight near South and East Florida Avenues. Officers deployed a drone to scan the area and towed a vehicle from the scene as investigators collected evidence. Police have not released the victims' conditions or identities, and a motive is unclear. No arrests have been announced. For Q92 News, I'm Jeff Mears.
How was your Tuesday?
It's good.
All right.
I mean, I got my hair done. I told you that.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Just takes some getting used to.
Cut a little bit?
A lot of it. But
Did
yeah.
you?
Mm-hmm.
You think you cut that much?
Did she say 5 inches?
5 inches?
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. Well, were you nervous? Girls get nervous when they do that.
A little bit, but I trust my hair girl.
Oh,
She's been doing it a long time, yeah.
Shout out.
Rachel. Scott Talbot. Rachel Kelly. She's awesome.
Woo woo. Got it done. 5 inches.
She's a local gal.
Little wave. Got a little wave going?
Well, yeah, that's left over from yesterday.
Little ombre?
I got it done like later, so she was like, it's not ombre.
What's it called when you have a highlight in the front only?
Well, this is a money piece.
It's called a money piece?
It is.
Oh, wow.
And then when you do an extended root and they like paint it on, it's called balayage.
Balayage and money roots.
Money piece.
Money pieces.
Money roots.
They have money pieces?
Yeah.
Never heard that till just now. That's
really?
Impressive. No, it's been a while, and even, I don't really go to the barber. And if I did, I don't think I'd ask for a money piece if I was able to go.
Yeah.
Because we haven't cured that yet. I don't understand. We're going to Mars.
Well, I mean,
We're going to Mars.
I think they're like, find out if there's aliens, cure cancer, or give guys hair back. That's probably...
That's in the middle. That's right there in the middle.
Maybe.
Yeah. How can we do one and not the other? How is science doing that? But not this.
I know, man.
I mean, it's got to be somewhere. I'll bet a botanist could fix it.
A botanist?
Someone who works with plants and soils and like figures out how to make things grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Put a scientist and a botanist together and a hair guy together, maybe a barber. Put them all in a room and go, look, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. I'll bet you.
Maybe they just haven't thought of that yet. You need to tell them.
No, they're just the scientists. They're not opening themselves up to hair people or botanists. If they'd all come together, like, let's use our skills together and see if we can't regrow, just like we're regrowing a garden. Just like, I mean, we're making possible meats.
I know. We do. They're not really even meat. They resemble meat.
Can we make impossible hair?
Do you think it would be weird?
It'd be a great combo if we were high.
Probably. But do you think it would be weird? Like, let's say you get this botanist together and this scientist. They're like,
and a barber or a hairstylist.
They're like, question, we figured it out. We're going to rub this all over your head.
Dude, you're not going to believe this. The three of us got together after hearing your show, and it worked. We have done it. Yeah. Maybe get someone who invented the Impossible Burger in there, too.
But yeah, maybe.
Lab-grown hair.
Yeah.
We do lab-grown diamonds.
We do. It's true. Which some argue aren't real diamonds. But anyhow, they rub this stuff all over your head.
Okay.
You wake up like 3 days later, because at first you're like all down in the mouth. You're like, it's not working. You wake up and you look in the mirror.
I'm Fabio.
And by God,
yeah,
you have hair.
Yeah. Like 80s hairband hair.
Don't you think that would be shocking? Because like everybody knows you're bald.
Well, yeah, I don't necessarily hide it. I bake my head.
Do you think they'd be whispering? They'd be like, did he get a toupee?
Oh, no, because I would tell everyone.
Well, you're working with the scientists, though, so no one else knows.
I'm Project Zero, whatever you call it, Patient Zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, man, no, I'd never go the toupee route. I like picking the head, to be honest with you.
I don't understand the toupee route. Like, I know someone who's been bald for a long time and got a toupee, and it doesn't look great, but that's why he always wears a hat with it.
But if everyone knows, What's the?
I guess it's more of a okay.
Well, you know what? Everyone knows
listen,
I'm naked underneath my pants.
why do
Still
women wear
wearing pants.
Spanx? Everybody knows we're chubby, but we still put them on anyway.
Yeah, but women, that's one thing that, and good for women, they don't get made, you know what I mean? No one's like, ha ha, you're in Spanx. People are like, that's a toupee. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get criticized. Women don't get
for
criticized
shapewear,
push-up bras, Spanx. They really don't. But a dude with a toupee.
Well, of course, no man's gonna shame somebody about a push-up bra because they're gonna be like, boobies.
Way to enhance your breasts.
Right.
Who cares about that? I do. But guys, you get, even guys laugh at, like, dude. You know what I mean? When you're 75 and have jet black full head of hair.
What would
jet black?
Listen, my old boss was like in his 70s.
Like, wait a minute, bro.
And he always had jet black hair. Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
could
like,
tell like when he got his hair redone because it was like,
Like, I love you, man. I love you. I love you to death. You're an awesome.
But we all know there's not a way that you made it to this age without a single gray hair.
Have the hair of a 19-year-old at 74. Not one thing of gray.
I will say yesterday when she was looking at my hair and everything, she was like, oh, we're just going to keep your natural color, blah, blah, blah. It looks really great. She's like, you have no grays. I was like, well, I found a couple. She's like, oh my God. She's like, you have no grays. I'm like, thank you. That was nice. It was nice to hear.
Someone sent me hymns. I don't believe that stuff works.
I don't either. Do you think
what I think it can do is slow down, maybe stop where you're at.
Yeah, I could get that. I can get on board with that. We used Xenogen. Like I tried, didn't work on my husband.
No.
But I loved it for me.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Because women go bald, not bald, but we get
women. There's
we thin.
absolutely.
Like I
Women
saw
get
it
thinning
yesterday.
hair, yeah.
She was like doing my hair on the sides and stuff. I was like, oh my God, why right here? She's like so many women have that issue right there. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, it's just a thing. I'm like, oh.
Even women, extensions, wigs, no problem. Let a dude put extensions in.
I don't know. It has to be. I mean, some wigs are really, really bad, and some women go, "That's a wig, right?"
I do notice women like to call out, not extensions per se, but bad extensions.
Yeah.
Women love to call out bad extensions.
Yeah.
They will extension shame you.
Well, you can tell because now you can buy these stupid extensions and stuff from like TikTok. You can tell when they put them in themselves.
Temu.
Yeah.
A Temu. I see so much Temu stuff. I've never bought anything from Temu because I know I have trust issues with internet buying, but that one really seems like.
You know, Christian, I can give you a lot of things. I couldn't give you the whole eBay thing, but I could give you the Temu thing.
Yeah.
My son's best friends ordered a lot of things from Temu. So
not quite what they ordered.
Some of them, yes. Some of them, no.
I got you. A Pink Jeep Girl says break. You are right. Pink Jeep Girl, so we will do that. How was your Tuesday?
It's good.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Just congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Courtney.
Courtney, where are we calling from this morning?
Canton.
All right, Courtney, guess what? You're calling number 10, so you're now a Backstreet Boys finalist.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've been calling every single day.
It is the last day to become one, and you just did. So you now, Courtney, are in the running for a chance to win, possibly, tickets, airfare, hotel stay to go to Vegas to see them in the Sphere. Can you have any idea how amazing that would be to win?
That'd be like a dream come true.
I like making dreams come true. Well, we're halfway there. We got you a finalist spot. So, Courtney, just do everyone a favor and tell us who made you a Backstreet Boys finalist this morning.
Q92.
All right, there we go, Courtney. That's one more finalist. The last day to become one. You need to keep listening all day long with us, with Nicolina, with J-Dub this afternoon. Anytime you hear back-to-back Backstreet Boys, that's the cue to call. Be caller number 10. Make yourself a finalist. If you are a finalist listening right now, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, we call the grand prize winner. Now, we've still got with the morning show one more finalist to get. That is going to be on the live video feed that's up right now on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Very simple. Head over there. Click the like button in the comments section. Simply put the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy, whoever it may be. We're going to pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. So head on over there. Do that right now. Also, during this hour, we're going to be hitting that cue to call to get a finalist for a chance to win VIP catering from Hothead Burritos in Uniontown to celebrate the heat this summer. Amazing all the flavorful toppings for the tacos, the nachos, the bowls, and the burritos. You could enjoy it with 20 of your friends. Food for 20 people. You guys could all be sitting there kicking off summer with Hothead Burritos, but you got to become a finalist to win that prize. Listen for the cue to call. It's coming up later on this hour. Also, if you're watching the show on YouTube and the show's over, you know what you should do? You should head over to the Q92 YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and you can catch the interview with Miles Smith and Nicolina, the Midday Diva. It's all right there. They chat about his new album, touring, and winning tickets. You can win tickets to his upcoming show as well. On our Facebook and Instagram page, head there right now. You can also watch the full interview on our YouTube channel as well. All our interviews, all the morning shows, all the downtown with the divas, they're all there. Plus, like I said, all our sporting events too, all of our broadcasts of sports, everything is on the Q92 YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, like, follow, and subscribe. But go check out the interview with Miles Smith and Nicolina, the Midday Diva, on our Facebook and Instagram, Q92 Radio. And you have a chance to win tickets maybe to his upcoming show in Cleveland. Speaking of Miles Smith, it's Stargazing on Q92. Watch out for those guys. Back to one lane. I'm like, do you have any rage today?
The only thing I have is from last week, and I like walked it in because I was so mad, but then I ended up being such a good situation, and that's entitled old people. And I say this because we went to Dancing with the Stars, great mix of ages. We had senior citizens all the way down to little kids that wanted to go to the show. And we were leaving the parking deck, and I was like, ooh, I got to get in bed. You know, it was little did I know I was getting sick because the next morning I'd wake up with a fever. But we're getting there, and I'm like, it's Akron. It's not going to take us long to get out of this parking deck. We sat in the same spot for 20 minutes, and then come to find out one of the gates broke.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, they were fixing it, trying to get us out of the garage and, like, reroute traffic that was already backed up, waiting to get out of the garage. Anyhow, this woman comes off of the elevators with her granddaughter. What a beautiful thing, going and seeing Dancing with the Stars.
Absolutely.
She strolls over, gets in her Lexus, backs up, comes over, and at this point, we're at the turn to like go down. We're seeing light at the end of the tunnel after we've already been there 20 minutes. And she gets, I'm not even kidding, maybe 3 feet away from my car with her front end of her bumper, like she wants me to let her in.
You didn't let her in?
I didn't let her in. So then the lady behind me, she's driving a Yukon Denali.
Like you do?
Yep. She's inching up on my butt. She's been there just as long as I have. Because we've made eye contact in our side mirrors a couple of times over the past 20 minutes. Anyhow, she doesn't let her in. This lady gets so mad, she backs up, and she starts to go down the up ramp.
Oh.
So that she could beat us at the bottom and try and cut us off at the bottom, hoping someone down there will let her in.
Bold move.
Very bold
move.
Yes. Her granddaughter I felt so bad for her because she was probably like 17. Was so embarrassed, I could tell. No one would let this woman out at the gate. Like, even when we got down there like faster than she did somehow. Like, I almost like met her down there. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And my daughter's going, Mom, let it go. I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. What makes her think that she should get out of here before everybody else?
Did she?
She did not. In fact, when I got out to pay my ticket, yes, I had to get out because you had to do this weird, they instead of going left, they had us go right. So you had to do this weird, like, go around. We were going the wrong way out of another like pay place to exit. I couldn't get my car close enough. So I had to get out to pay my ticket. And the lady in the Yukon Denali behind me rolled down her window. And she was like, and that's how we stick together.
Nice. Grandma did not get out early.
She didn't. She was still sitting there when that lady said it to me. At this,
She put herself in a real bad situation. Not because everyone's going to be like, you're not even supposed to be there.
Right. Why are you in the down?
Yeah.
You know, like if somebody, God forbid, was coming in for some reason to go up, they couldn't have. Anyhow. So yeah, that I was like, why are we so entitled that we thought that was fine and that someone should just let you in because you were older? You felt like that is your card. That's the card you're playing.
Well, it ain't working today.
No, it was. But yeah, it did make me mad.
There you go. That's how you kick off Rage Room, everybody. And I see Rage in the text line. We're going to get to it after sports, which is right after Justin Bieber, As Long As You Love Me on Q.
As long as you love me.
And I'm not angry.
No, I know that.
But I can't have it sitting in mine.
I know we've talked about how the kitchen table is the parking lot, and it's so annoying.
I hate it.
I'm with you on that. My daughter has this bad habit of, like, as soon as she gets in the door, she always carries like this tote, her book bag, her purse, whatever. It goes right on the kitchen table.
Yeah, just left.
But she usually comes back for it at some point, but sometimes not. She's not the only one. My son is guilty of doing it sometimes too. But it's like, why? Why would you think that the table we sit down to have dinner at is an acceptable place just
for anything?
Leave whatever you want there. It's fine.
Yep. The other thing that annoys me, leaving the mail laying around.
Yeah, I go through it and I throw away all the junk right away. I can't.
And then when I go to throw out mail, no, I want that. I need that. No, you don't.
Yeah, whatever's important.
I want to see those coupons. No, you don't. You're not going to look at one of them. You're not going to cut out any. You're not going to use any. You take the Meyer ones, you put them on the fridge. I get that. Other than that, no, you're not. I want to look at them.
Well, the Meyer ones you can load on your phone and use through the app, so you're paperless.
You want to look at them? That one's from 3 weeks ago. When you're going to look at it? I do. I hate clutter. I hate clutter.
Are you that annoying guy, though, that
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I hate clutter.
Where you're like, I just haven't gotten to looking at something. You're like, yeah, you're not allowed to anymore. And you throw it away?
No, I'll just throw it away.
I
hate clutter and I hate hoarding. And I'm fighting. I'm fighting with some people in my home that enjoy both. Not fighting, but
define hoarding.
Yeah, just throw anything out.
That's not hoarding.
That you don't.
Sells them for less.
Q92.
Sunny skies and warm highs for your Wednesday. I'm going to go with 79 degrees, light variable winds, low humidity. Get outside. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, our low 59. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thank you, Mark. It is 9:21. It is currently nothing but sunshine and 64 degrees in Canton. It's Zara Larson and Midnight Sun on Q92.
Get up because of doing this for a living, so it's all good. How about this? This happened to me the other day too, and this is me trying not to be just straight up B, right? This is when we walk into grocery stores. Is it really necessary to stop and stand like right in the middle? Like, you know how a lot of places you'll walk through the sliding glass doors and the carts are over to one side or the other, but like you walk in and you just stop? Why are we doing that? Do you realize there's a whole world behind you? There are other people that are trying to get into the grocery store, to get their groceries, to get home. Why are we stopping and standing and not moving? Like,
the whole world, like, why can't we be more self-aware collectively as a society? Like, why? Why are we doing this? It perplexes me. Sorry. That was another one that got me earlier this week because I was just like, what are we doing? I actually stopped and watched. I mean, it was like a survey, hands on the hips, like, what direction do I want to go in first? I don't know. Move to the side and figure it out. Get out of the way. You're going to need a cart. Go get your cart and think about it. Why are we standing there? Sorry. Sometimes stuff like that just infuriates me. Oh, you know what's another one? Since you guys, because I got good news in here. And I'll read the good news, because good news matters too. But right now we're supposed to be mad. Can I talk to you specifically, parent that publicly disciplines their child at a very high level in the middle of a store? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I don't need to know what's going to happen to Samantha when you get home. I don't need to know what she did. I don't need to hear you say, girl, calm down 6 more times. Okay? It's not cool. Your business is your business. I don't need to hear you disciplining your child. Take them off to the side. You don't need to publicly humiliate them. And by the way, without even realizing it yourself, you're humiliating yourself. Because I'm looking at you like, what a turd. What are you doing? Do not call your kid out in a store publicly like that. Unless they have broken some piece of merchandise very publicly in front of the entire store. And you're like, oh, Samantha. There's no need. Get in the car and handle your business. And then there's the other parents who go to the other side. I don't need to hear you having your entire conversation with your kid. Usually it's the moms of the toddlers. You've got your toddler in your cart at Target. What do you want to do when we get home? Oh, you want to watch Bluey? We with you eat your fruit snackies while you watch Bluey? No one cares. Chances are your kid doesn't even know. Most of the time, they've got like a bib on or something. They probably don't even understand what you're talking about. And I get it, talking to your child, it's fine. It's fine. But why so loud? I talked to my kids like that when they were little. But I wasn't telling everybody in the children's department at Target. I wasn't telling everybody in the grocery store line. Why? Why are we doing this? I don't know why. It just irks the crap out of me when people discipline their child very publicly. It bothers me like to my core, if you couldn't tell. That is a hot button issue for me. Like, I want to go over and publicly discipline the parents then. I know I can't do that. But it's what I want to do. Guys, it gets me wound up, if you couldn't tell. All right, we got a lot more rage coming in. I must have inspired some of you, so I'm so glad. And we'll go with your happy news. Yes, I got a text. Opposite of Rage Room, going to see Chappelle tonight. Well, good for you. You know? We're supposed to be angry right now.
Random fact, guy with his random fact of the day. In 1940, Irvin Naxon invented the crock pot. He originally named it the Naxon Beanery. The intended use was for Jewish families to slow cook meats and beans overnight on Fridays in preparation for the Sabbath.
Well, thank you so much, sir, because I love my crock pot.
That was a hell of an invention, sir. That was a hell of an invention. My mom always fears that a crock pot will burn the house. Fun fact, we got her an ice maker one year.
Yeah.
She never plugged it in because she was afraid the ice maker would start a fire. Ask me if I'm embellishing or joking in any way.
I believe you.
Never. I go, why? Start a fire. It's an ice machine. Ice. I was like, I just Googled the death rates from ice machines, Mom. It's pretty minimal. I think you might be okay. Wouldn't plug it in because she thought it might start a fire.
She just wanted to make sure everything was cool.
It was very impressive the way she could justify not using gifts. Just say, I didn't want an ice maker. Just say.
Maybe she really is worried about that. I go back into the house 2 or 3 times sometimes to check my flat iron.
Well, yeah, those can burn down houses. You girls,
well, they can.
You love to leave them on.
Mine has an automatic shutoff switch. If it
like they all should at this point.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 10 minutes goes
yeah, if it
by.
goes and you don't use it, like it kicks.
Music Q92. Speaking of Bailey Zimmerman, a new story on our website, Q92radio.com. He's issued an apology after trashing a hotel room in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we all trash hotel rooms. He shared a statement with Billboard where he allegedly caused more than $16,000 in damages at the Sandia Resort Hotel. He wrote, "I want to apologize to the Pueblo of Sandia and to everyone at Sandia Resort and Casino. I never meant for any of this to come across as disrespectful." Just because you trashed the hotel room doesn't mean you're trying to be disrespectful to the hotel about it. "I respect your community and the hospitality and appreciate the opportunity that was given to me to perform on native land. I take full accountability for everything that happened. I'm so sorry to anyone who feels hurt or disrespected." He said, "To my fans who bought tickets and showed up expecting a performance, I'm sorry. You deserved better than me. I'm taking this legal matter seriously. I'm committed to doing the work necessary to learn and grow. Thank you to my fans for holding me accountable and for understanding that I am human, and I do not take your support for granted." According to the court filings on June 18th, prosecutors filed an arrest warrant against the country singer from the incident on May 27th. He was seemingly, what they're saying in the TMZ report, is he was intoxicated during a sound check and canceled his imminent show. The outlet also detailed Zimmerman's hotel room, like I said, had sustained damages approximately $16,000. The hotel also alleged the singer charged more than $400 in alcohol to his room, and when they could not contact him for any type of payment, that's when the warrant for his arrest was issued. Now, his next concert is tomorrow in Ashland, Nebraska. So the story is on Q92radio.com. Like I said, you can go there and check it out for himself, but we talked about the story earlier in the week, and he has issued an apology. So, oh boy, Bailey's it. Hey Bailey, what are you gonna do, right, buddy? In more positive news, I don't know if you guys saw the videos or have seen this morning the videos going all over the internet, but Taylor Swift, another surprise performance at Travis Kelce's Tight End University. She went up on stage this time. She went up as a guest and joined, of course, the one and only, coming right here to Canton. Oh, man. Lainey Wilson. She went up there, and people thought it was very interesting. She did Love Story, a duet of Love Story, obviously, as her marriage and her wedding is coming up very soon, I think, somewhere. New York, Rhode Island, I don't know. But she went up second year in a row. She went up there and performed. Lainey Wilson was the main performer of the night, but she brought Taylor on stage, and the two stars did a rendition of Love Story, and it was very, very cool. Lainey Wilson, can you imagine you go to that? Not only are you hanging out with the best tight ends in the world, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, all the great tight ends are there. All these people, all these professional athletes. Then Lainey Wilson gets on stage to perform for you. Like, this is already amazing. I got these NFL players. I've got Lainey Wilson performing. And then, boom, here comes Taylor Swift. And they perform Love Story. How incredible would that have been? That story is also up on Q92radio.com. So go over there and check that out right now. We always put up new music, news, and entertainment articles daily on our website, Q92radio.com. Go there and check that out. All right, I think it's time to help heat up summer and get a finalist for a contest. How about you guys? Okay, what is that, you ask? Been talking about it all morning. You can win VIP catering from Hothead Burritos and celebrate the heat this summer. VIP catering for 20 from Hothead Burritos in Uniontown. You can enjoy the fresh, flavorful toppings for your tacos, nachos, bowls, and burritos. This is over a $200 value. Go to hotheadburritos.com for more info. We're calling the winner Friday. Become a finalist right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. It's Olivia Rodrigo and Drop Dead on Q92. Hey, you know I love talking about us bringing back things that were, extinct.
Yeah, like dinosaurs and stuff.
Well, that's going to happen.
Saber-tooth.
You'd laugh. We will be able to be. I'll probably be an old man, but we'll be able to go to a real Jurassic Park in people's lifetime. My son will be able to go to a Jurassic Park. It will happen. It'll be easy to quell if something bad happens. I've already said that. We didn't have. You know what happened back in the dinosaur days? If a dinosaur got loose, you threw a stick at it. Not really going to stop a Tyrannosaurus, because I don't believe we had weaponry in the dinosaur ages. Now we'll have lasers, and we'll be able to shut down a dinosaur.
Maybe there was
like that.
something back then that they figured
a slingshot?
out, and it just didn't make it through time to us. Yeah, maybe their feelings got hurt really bad, so
the Brontosaurus was like, "All right, Jesus,
right,
I'll go."
You don't know.
What if they spoke? Anyway.
Oh my God, that would be like the Land Before Time was like legit.
What's your problem, man? What if they were talking and the humans were like, Is there a cave? You know what I mean?
Right.
Unga bunga. What's that guy's problem?
Why Unga Bunga, by the way?
What's that from? Captain Caveman?
I don't know.
I think that's Captain Caveman.
Okay.
Unga bunga. How do I remember that? Anyway, listen to this, because there's a new one now. Colossal Biosciences claim they've successfully hatched chicks using a fully artificial 3D printed egg. This did not come from any bird.
So did they do the fertilization in like a petri dish and then implant it in a prosthetic egg?
A 3D printed egg. All right.
Okay.
I'll go on. A development the company believes could eventually help to revive extinct bird species.
Like pterodactyls.
Let's go. Now, these guys are from Dallas, where all the biotech is.
Didn't pterodactyls hatch out of eggs?
I believe so.
Okay.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Couldn't get those at the store. They created an artificial egg that looks more like a plastic cup than a traditional shell. The key breakthrough is a special silicone membrane lining in the inside that allows oxygen to pass through naturally, mimicking the way a real egg works. To test the system, they transferred the contents of a normal egg into the artificial version, leaving a small opening so they could monitor development. The result? Healthy chicks successfully hatched from synthetic eggs. They're also in the process is scalable and could someday help hatch endangered or even extinct birds.
Well, that's what I was thinking, like the whole endangered thing where, you know what I mean? They could help protect a species, but
they have a target, and that is the giant South Island moa, a massive flightless bird from New Zealand that stood nearly 10 feet tall and went extinct centuries ago.
Okay, so when we do this, why are we going after like these big, huge animals like saber-tooth tigers and 10-foot tall birds that don't fly?
Because we had to bring them back. Why not?
But why? Have they said
they didn't deserve to be gone?
No, I'm saying, okay, I get that, but I'm saying how does it contribute or directly impact maybe like the ecosystem or
probably immensely.
Okay, you just threw probably in there. So my point is does the article actually state why it's important to bring back this particular bird or the saber-tooth tiger, or you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know if it gives me the purpose, but I can look into that.
No, I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Why are we selecting the animals that we are selecting to do this with?
Well, it's funny. It made me do some. I did some checking up just to check the dire wolves. Remember, we brought back the dire wolves. We talked about that a year ago.
Yeah,
they're still doing very well. The three engineered dire wolf pups, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi, are currently healthy, thriving, and living in a closely guarded 2,000-acre fenced ecological preserve in the northern United States. So they're doing fine. They haven't died. Nothing bad's happened. And for those of you that were wondering where we're at with the woolly mammoth, something else we've talked about on this show, it's in the late genetic editing phase, which scientists actively targeting the birth of the first mammoth-like calves by late 2028. Boom!
Okay.
This is crazy. Dire wolf, back. Although some people go, that's not a real dire wolf. Some people are saying it's not.
Well, I mean, it's genetically produced, not genetically. I'm sorry. It's artificially produced. It's tampering with.
They
genetics.
were scientists extracted and sequenced ancient DNA from 13,000-year-old teeth and a 72,000-year-old skull. Because ancient dire wolves share 99.5% of their DNA with modern gray wolves.
I guess my thing is, like, I find it fascinating. Like, I think it's cool that they can do that you can pull DNA from something that's 13,000-year-olds, a 13-year-old, whatever. But again, I keep coming back to why are we doing this and how is it being funded? Because this can't be cheap.
Okay. Who is funding all of this?
He's going to go ask Al.
Gonna ask my Google AI. See who's funding all of this. All of this is being funded by Colossal Biosciences, a massively privately held biotech powerhouse. Let me see, a startup valued at $10.3 billion, and they've raised over $555 million in total venture capital since its founding in 2021.
Wow.
Why do we want to bring these animals back?
Okay.
That's what you want to know, right?
Yeah.
All right, Google AI says, we want to bring these animals back to repair damaged ecosystems, stop climate collapse, saving a living endangered species, and to unlock valuable human medical patents. There you go. I think that's pretty simple. To the point?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with the first one. I mean, like I said, my biggest thing was like, how does this directly impact the ecosystem? Like,
we're going to repair it.
Okay.
With the cutting use of a woolly mammoth.
With our 3 wolf pups.
And our 3 wolves, we're going to be just fine. We got 1 mammoth, 3 wolves. We just hatched some chicks from fake eggs.
Not fake, 3D printed eggs.
3D printed eggs. We're rolling.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great climate.
Listen,
here
I'm
soon.
on board with the whole 3D printer thing. You want to talk about a fascinating piece of machinery? That's it.
Newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Janet.
Where are you calling from, Janet?
Akron.
All right, Janet, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Janet. You're now in the running for a chance to win VIP catering for 20 from Hothead Burritos to help celebrate this summer. Hothead Burritos in Uniontown. All the food you could have, the tacos, nachos, bowls, and burritos. Just do everyone a favor. Tell us, what station made you a finalist today?
92.5.
I was a ghost. 도와진
The Canton Creek Fest for stopping in and talking to us, dropping off some food. Lauren is enjoying it right now. What did you have?
I had spanakopita. I had a spinach and cheese spanakopita, and then I don't know how you pronounce this cookie, but I told you before it was my favorite. She told me how to pronounce it. I did not retain
Chocolate
it.
chip.
No.
No.
Or something like that. But it's like
Oatmeal raisin.
It's like I don't know, it's a good coffee cookie. She was right.
A good coffee cookie. We don't have enough of those. Anyway.
You don't like coffee. That's why you don't care about coffee cookies.
I don't like coffee, though.
Like his Starbucks order is a cake pop and a juice box, okay?
I will get, actually, they have juicers, I think.
The refreshers, you mean?
I like a Dunkin' refresher. There's a dragon fruit one and a peach or something. I'll get those.
Okay.
And I had my first 7 brew a couple weeks ago.
And what'd you think?
It was all right.
What'd you get?
Something like a dragon fruit-ish thingy. Strawberry. Was it
Okay.
strawberry? Yeah.
They have a lemon fizz right now at 7 Brew, and it's like fair lemonade with fizz to it.
I don't like lemonade.
So good. You are so un-American.
Not a lot of people like lemonade.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Lemon as a fruit isn't very appealing to many people.
Oh my gosh, it's delicious.
It's
on
a good
pasta,
cleaning agent.
on fish, like seafood of any kind.
I think lemon ruins fish.
Oh, I love it. I love it on pasta.
Oh, Christ.
So good.
Pasta?
Oh, yes.
Lemon pasta?
I have a recipe they're almost kind of like naked noodles, but it's like you chop up garlic and you saute it in your butter in your pan. You add a little bit of olive oil and you pour it over your noodles and then Parmesan cheese and a fresh squeeze of lemon.
You lost me at Parmesan
so
cheese.
good. So good.
Cheese and lemon on a noodle. Who would ever order that?
A lot of people, just not you.
Who would be like, I'd love noodles with lemon and cheese on.
And butter and garlic.
Well, you're fine with butter and garlic.
That's basically like a scampi with cheese.
Oh, what a scampi is.
You've never had shrimp scampi?
No, the only shrimp I'll eat is breaded.
You've never had a naked shrimp?
I tried it and about spit it out.
Oh my gosh, it's literally the same
First of all,
thing.
cold shrimp, should be illegal.
Well, cold raw shrimp. That's
I don't know. That is something we eat at the end times. It's not something we
shrimp
eat
cocktail. That is something I would eat every day.
World is ending. You have no choice.
I can live the bougie life.
I don't like that. But no, my shrimp's got to be breaded. And not the stupid coconut breaded.
Oh, I like coconut
Breaded
shrimp.
like an adult. No one wants coconut in their breading. No one wants coconut for anything.
That's not true.
What's that coconut chocolate bar?
Mounds?
There's a reason that there's always the
Almond Joy?
There's a reason why the Halloween candy, that Mounds or Almond Joy, is always the last one there, along with the dark chocolate. Always the last one in the bowl.
One has the almond and one does not.
Almond Joy?
Yeah, that probably is the one with the almond.
Probably.
Oops-a-daisy.
Probably. But the coconut, I mean, you know what else, if we're going on what sucks, and I don't know why we're doing it? Peppermint patties.
Oh my gosh.
Put them on an island and burn the
Get out
island.
of here.
Who
Who
the hell
doesn't like a
wants mint?
cool, crisp mint peppermint patty?
You know what I want to mint when I have bad breath? That's the only time I crave mint. When I have bad breath.
Listen, some people like mint, some people don't. Some people like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh,
my nephew gets super mad because he says it's like, who would want to eat toothpaste?
I
as
could
a treat?
not agree more.
But he's like the only one in our family that won't eat.
Or just
mint
open your
chocolate
mouth
chip.
and squeeze a bunch of Crest in there. You know what I mean? You're doing the same thing.
No.
With a hint of chocolate. You know how mad I am when I bite into a chocolate.
And a peppermint
mint?
patty has like so much mint and like the thickness to it. Like it is that cool like exhale because it's so minty.
Great ad campaign back in the day. Remember those commercials?
The peppermint patty
When
where they
you
were
went
skiing.
to a York peppermint patty, and
Yeah.
the guy's, I'm skiing the Alps.
Yeah.
And he's in his living
I
room.
do remember that. Yeah. And he's standing on the coffee table.
Yeah. They had great commercials. They were fantastic.
They were that. And what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh, to me, Klondikes are timeless. People forget about them. They're still amazing.
Oh, we don't forget about him as a
I get
family.
I get the crunchy one.
Like the Heath.
No, God, no. Heath is awful. I get the just regular crunchy one. Christina, can't wait to see your photos. Again, be checking our social media because we love to share the photos from our listeners enjoying these awesome concerts and events, flyaways, what have you. So I think there's a good chance you'll be able to go to Q92's Facebook and Instagram in a couple days and see Christina's awesome pictures from the concert to see Post Malone and Jelly Roll. That's tomorrow night up in Cleveland with the overnight hotel stay. All right, this is your last chance, your final warning to get over to our live video feed on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X page. If you want to be the morning show's last finalist to see the Backstreet Boys in Vegas at the Sphere, head over there right now. Click the like button in the comments section. Just put your favorite Backstreet Boy, whichever name is your favorite. Howie, Kevin, Brian, Nick, AJ, it doesn't matter. Just put that name in there. We'll randomly select one of you coming up here in about 10 minutes and make you a finalist before we get off the air here on Q92.
For 4 generations.
You'll have a chance to become a finalist that we will pick at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. Asking you guys funny stories about your name. So we are going to get back to the text on those. You see here, I have a funny story for my name, but let's go with the Italian way. Why are all Italians named Tony? Because they stamp to New York on their paperwork, but mine is Tony A. Good Lord. Good Lord. Let me see. Did I miss something? Is Jake gone? Yeah, he's been gone. Yes, very much so. I don't know. We had a whole goodbye thing for him. But yes, he left to go full-time into his inflatable business. J&J Inflatable, shout out. It's time. He's built that thing with his brother from the ground up. They've been having some really good years, and it's time to see if he can really, and his brother, to see if they can really make that thing go and really make that their business. So he's got to go all in. He had to at some point, and we're so pumped for him. Pumped full of air, right? Get it? But no, love that kid to death. He was so fun, and I'm sure he loves sleeping in. But yeah, he is going full bore with J&J Inflatables with his brother, trying to make that really, really take off, and it's doing really well. And man, if you guys need anybody inflatable for anything, I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you should probably reach out to old Jakey. So yes, that is where he is now. And Lauren is sick today. If you're wondering where she is, she's still here. She's just sick, got a little fever issue. So we don't want none of that here in the building. So she'll be back hopefully on Monday. Hey, good morning, guys. So my daughter's name is Olivia Jade. Her middle name is Jade, obviously, and then my husband has another daughter. Her name is Haley. My husband is a very big Eminem fan. He always has been so... That's funny. Coincidence, one child from her previous marriage is named Haley, and then my daughter's middle name is Jade, and Eminem's daughter is Haley Jade. Just kind of a funny story. But have a great weekend, everybody. Yeah, no, that's an Eminem fan right there. You're right about that. That's funny. I like that one. We got our daughter's name, Evie, from the movie V for Vendetta. Natalie Portman played Evie Hammond. We thought it was different and loved it. Okay. V for Vendetta. I got you. Oh, man. Let me see here. Got my name Nolan after Nolan Ryan because my dad was a huge baseball fan, and Nolan Ryan's one of the best pitchers to ever play the game. Don't I know it? If you ever want to blow your mind too, go look up how long that guy pitched. Go look up how long he played baseball and how good he was even in his 40s. My daughter's name is, I hope I'm saying this right, Shavella. And I named her after a character in a book I read when I was in 7th grade, The Boy and the Black Horse. Shavella, named after a book. I love it. My name is Jet. Parents named me after the Jet Li. I love my name. Wow, you got a Jet Li. Interesting. Got my name after Lisa Marie Presley. Yes. Listen, there were some names thrown about for my son. I went with Jimmy. Wayne. His middle name too is actually Jimmy Wayne Cole. I went with Jimmy Wayne because that was my father's first and middle name. I went for Optimus Prime. It was shot down. I tossed around Maximus so I could call my son Max. And that would have been, if that would have happened, that would have been from Gladiator. I also, and Jordan Miller's son's name is Xavier. I thought about Xavier because I thought I could call my son X. I thought that was pretty badass, but I'm also a tool, so I don't know. So Jimmy is what we went with to honor my father who's not here. But I will tell you, Maximus was thrown about, and so was Xavier. I did not win either of those discussions, as you can tell. My brother was named after Gage Creed from Pet Sematary. Gage. Wow. That's a good one. I named my son Trip after Matthew McConaughey in Failure to Launch, and the name fits him perfect. LOL, he is definitely a Trip. My son's name is Jet Adam Lee. Oh, that's just fantastic. That's definitely, yeah. Daughter's name Charlie, named after my father, Charles. Yeah, Charlie is not an unheard of girl's name. Not at all. My name is Haley Daniel because my dad wanted to name me Harley Davidson, and my mom said, hell no, LOL. So instead of Harley Davidson, you went with Haley Danielle. All right. It's close. I'm named after Mackenzie Phillips, the drug addict. Well, all right. Well, y'all are funny. Q92, my name is Marissa, named after Marissa Tomei in the movie My Cousin Vinny, specifically the scene where she's talking about her biological clock is ticking because my mom was 35 when she got pregnant. Nice. My daughter's name is Alexa after her father, whose name is Alex, and she hates it because kids at school always say, "Hey, Alexa," and tell her to do stuff. Here on today's hit music, it is Q92, 9:53. That's going to about do it for us here at the morning show today. Thank you guys so much for having us on the radio, listening at Q92radio.com, or maybe you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Speaking of, so many of you went over to the live video feed today. Click the like button. You put the name of your favorite Backstreet Boy in the comments. Hoping to become the morning show's last finalist. You still got chances today with Nicolina and with J-Dub to become a finalist. And we'll be calling the winner tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. So be ready for that. 8 a.m. we're calling the winner tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that. All right, let's randomly select a winner here. I'm no Lauren, but let me try to do this. I think today we are going to go with Amanda Gillespie. AJ is her favorite. She joined in. She chimed in on Facebook. All right, Amanda, congratulations. Your love for AJ just made you a finalist for a chance to go see them in Vegas at the Sphere. Hotel, airfare, all taken care of. We'll be reaching out to you momentarily. Get some information off. To everyone else that's a finalist, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, only one phone's going to ring, but it's going to be exciting. Cannot wait to call the winner of this contest. This is going to be a lot of fun. Good luck to all of you. If you're not a finalist yet, oh boy, you better keep Q92 on all day. Nicolina and J-Dub, your final chances to make you a finalist. Thank you, guys. Thank you to Rich DeRozier, the Pro Football Hall of Fame, for joining us like he does every single Wednesday. Appreciate that. Good job today on a Your Call Wednesday, as always, and funny stories on your biggest screw-ups at your job in your life. There were some funny ones in there, including the drug deal. So thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow morning, waking you up starting at 5:30. Enjoy the rest of your day. Right now, it's Taylor Swift. It's I Knew It, I Knew You. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. It's Q92.